You should have a singing group, Hometown in the Plan Bs.
It's the first thing you say after I first record.
Coming to the stage, Hometown and the Plan Bs.
Hometown and
and it's a bunch of test tubes on the stage with them.
Hometown and Apartments.
We're in apartments.
Yeah, that's gonna be the name of my backup singers, the Apartments.
Apartments?
Yeah.
The Tenements.
Really?
The Tenants.
This nigga think he Kendrick. That's the problem. Mr. Morale and the Steppers.
Yeah. Mr. Hometown and Apartments.
No, Nick.
Hey, man. All right, y'all ready to start?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
kind of started already.
Yeah. Episode.
Whatever.
Episode 86, Beats and Chill podcast. Welcome everybody.
Hopefully this shit record, nigga.
Hey, you already know what time it is. You know what I mean? This is a do-it-yourself podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
We learning as we go. I know y'all like, God damn.
How much learning do you fucking need?
Listen,
A
by
lot.
episode
Let me tell you
100, we
something.
should be fine, right?
That's about 14 away, goddamn.
Fingers crossed, goddamn. Shit, Spotify let you put up video now. We got to tighten up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It do take a minute for that shit to upload. I tried to upload it one time, like, oh, this shit is taking forever.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah.
It's like a cap on the upload speed.
Probably. I don't fucking know. You know, I don't know shit about videos like that.
I
But
feel you.
it do take a minute. When you just do audio, that shit go quick. Like less than maybe it takes some minutes. It take like maybe
They probably
like 3
running
minutes.
it through to see like if anything offensive is on there.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, but welcome everybody.
What up?
We here. You know what I mean? How y'all doing? How was your week off? How was your Easter? How was your time? How did you guys enjoy your time off from the pod?
It was cool.
You know?
Play a fucking video game.
Y'all been watching the playoffs?
Yeah, I've been watching playoffs.
Oh man,
You been watching playoffs?
you been watching playoffs?
Oh. I just watched the Jazz game last night, so I just y'all know me.
So
Y'all,
she really been watching.
y'all know me. That's
You texting that nigga, the nigga said, I'm watching the game, man. You should watch with me. She like,
Oh, she-
okay.
Oh, you know, she
I
said-
was with
she said-
my brother doing his hair, and he was watching the playoffs with his friend. They
And you know,
just-
she said she only
that makes sense.
support that's her team because they got the same name as her.
Duh.
Oh,
and I love
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. Now, dead ass, if Donovan Mitchell leave the Jazz, I'm leaving too.
You leaving too?
I'm leaving too.
You ain't fucking loyal.
I'm
it's all
loyal
good.
to Donovan.
It's all good,
That
man.
nigga
But
can
when
play.
that rich nigga, I want you.
That nigga can play. Is really the case.
So we're here, episode 86. And a lot has happened over the last couple of weeks, and we want to talk about it. We want to talk about it with you guys.
That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll talk
Who
about
else are
it.
we going to talk about it with?
With them. We're going to talk about it with them.
Hopefully they see you do that. You know,
You can hear it. You can hear it.
yeah.
You hear it?
Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with new music? Do you want to take it away, Jazz, with new music?
Yeah, let's go.
If we do, we know that we got to talk about Push T album in like...
I was going to talk about it first. I was going to talk about Blast, and I was going to try to hold, to save the best for last.
And what type of niggas you to tell her to take it away and then take it away from her?
Right? Like, this is my part. Anyhow, Blast got a good-ass album called Before You Go.
Before you go.
I like it. You remember we were talking about R&B, and
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good-ass R&B
I heard a couple
album.
songs, man, but I didn't like pay too much attention to it, only because I wanted to sit down and listen to it. But I couldn't stop listening to Pusha T's album. But from what I heard,
It's good.
shit is good.
It
Saw the
is
promo.
good.
Promo's good.
Yeah. I definitely fucks with
You know,
it.
he's definitely. I think he's taking the role that I can see him taking the role that Ty Dolla $ign had years ago.
I feel that. Yeah.
I think Ty Dolla $ign is elevated. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think Ty Dolla $ign's like the John Mayer of like hip hop and R&B.
I give him Charlie Wilson, but okay.
You give him Charlie?
I give him
John Mayer.
Charlie. I
You
think
know how
it's
John
like,
Mayer is kind of like, like the singer musician that like,
songwriter.
you fuck with hip hop, but it's like he on his own thing. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't really have like, I don't want to say necessarily John Mayer, but like Ty Dolla $ign don't really have an album that you always go to, but it's like, oh, you got Ty Dolla $ign, I'm gonna check it out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you respect for him, you respect Ty Dolla $ign based off his musicianship, not just off his singing alone, but just like a combination of like his full on contribution to just music. You know?
Like when
Okay.
he was on Vince Staples' album.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
was
I just
cool.
feel like as a producer, as a musician, as a singer, you know what I mean, performer, like
Yeah, when you see his name, you are more apt to listen.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a nice treat.
It's almost
co-sign to
like
get
it's
as a feature.
guaranteed that it's good.
He had a couple. Blast had a couple like old school R&B songs that he kind of.
Yeah, I was just
Mustard
sitting there
beat it.
talking about that with
Mustard beat
Hometown
it.
because I was like, what? He was saying it's the LL Cool J song.
You should figure out my face, bro.
Around the Way Girl.
What type of nigga is there?
What's the name of the song? I think it's Good Girl. I like Good Girl by Blast.
Yeah, that song good. It samples the Around the Way Girl, which I'm not sure the original song, which is probably what they maybe sampled for real. But
That's what I was saying.
yeah.
No, but he sampled a couple things and made them upbeat, which is cool.
Yeah.
So
Some of them I couldn't call. I was
He
like,
definitely, he makes pool party brunch music.
absolutely. Yeah, it's a vibe
Respectable.
For sure.
pool party.
Well, I
see too
respect what
many-
we're talking.
I've seen too many
The
cheeks
Chiefs was
flying.
always out at a damn pool party, Hometown. Just
Like
so
at the
you
brunch, you know, it's a different story.
Them chicks still be out.
know.
That's what I'm
Sundress.
saying.
It's
But
just surrounded with denim. The other one they had the pool is just, you know,
They just
whatever the
out.
fucking texture that is of
Sun's out,
bikinis and
buds
shit
out.
like that.
surrounded with denim.
I'm actually trying to hit up some pool parties this summer, man.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
I'm trying to have a fun
I'm trying to
summer,
DJ
too.
some fucking pool parties or something, man.
Nah, that's water electricity. I don't do that. So
The fuck? Nigga going to
you know,
soundless.
you know, for like you know what I mean, like water Pokemon, electric Pokemon, like they don't, you know what I mean.
Stop it. Please stop it.
You know what I mean? Like you don't really like.
Nigga think I'm DJing on the motherfucking diving board.
Niggas Squirtle DJ.
They got the DJ in the water. That's crazy. Like I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Walking on water.
Hey, my fave dropped a new song. You know what I mean? Shout out to Absol from TDE.
Oh, yeah.
Drops. How do you say this on Hollandaise?
Like how I thought it was Hollandaise. Like the song.
Yeah, loser.
Ew.
It's Hollandaise. You got it wrong.
Sorry.
You got it wrong. I got it right. Hollandaise, new record by Absol. Hopefully that means that, you know, we're getting a body of work soon.
I think
We
they
know
just
it's
gonna
not
keep
coming on May
dropping.
13th, but
Nope. But I think they're just gonna keep dropping random singles. You see Schoolboy dropped one, Absol dropped one, J Rock probably next. Who knows?
I don't know, man. I mean, it's a lot of shit brewing up over there in the TDE land. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Don't they got that new dude?
Raymond.
Nah, not him. The other one.
Who?
who?
The one you let us watch the fucking
that-
introducing himself.
No, that wasn't
No,
TDE.
that's PG Lane.
That's PG Lane.
Tana.
Oh,
Tanner, yeah.
my bad.
He actually
Let
about
me
to drop
not
too. He about
mix
to drop
it
too.
up.
Yeah, can't be mixing it up now. I know Kendrick was part of TDE.
Watch your fucking mouth. No.
I'm sorry. It's weird. It's like watching the end of an era, honestly. But we ain't gonna get to that yet. Let's go to this next single, Boogie.
I just watched that earlier today. That was
song
cool.
is cool.
That shit cool.
Yeah, it make me want his album.
What did Drum do on the song though? That's what I'm
I
still
think
trying
he
to.
sang.
Yeah, he sang a little bit. You know what I mean?
What part?
It's like a little early in the song.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you kind of like how they use what's her name in the Jid record. She just had like that small part.
Oh,
You know what I mean? You know, sometimes it ain't always about giving you
yeah. It ain't always about getting the verse,
full
but I was,
8-bar hooks all the time. Like,
Yeah.
no, you get you a part and have a moment. You
Ain't
know?
it Shelly now?
Oh yeah, Shelly.
Shelly, aka Drum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who listened to this Casey Veggie song? I did.
I didn't. I haven't. I gave up on Casey Veggies.
Oh.
I ain't gonna cap. I did. You know what I mean? After Customized Greatly.
I put
what,
it in there
5?
because I was gonna listen to it because Dom Kennedy was on it, but
Both artists
Me
have
not
failed
listen.
y'all, right? Both artists have failed y'all.
Dom Kennedy
Dom-
failed me, but
Dom is still.
Dom's highs to me are still worth.
You mean
giving-
Dom's lows are still better than Casey Veggie's highs?
No, I'm not gonna say that. Hell no. I ain't gonna say Dom's lows are better than Casey Veggie's highs. But
Currently, in the current state.
I don't think he has a high. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Oh my
I'm saying, but I'm saying like his highs would be his older work. So Dom's lows isn't better to me. The best shit Casey Veggies ever made was
His first.
hell no. It was Life Changes. That's his best
Oh, yeah.
The
project he
green
ever made.
hoodie.
Yeah, he was in the
Yeah,
plants and
yeah,
shit like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's his best shit he ever made. That
That's
nigga gonna
old as
need
fuck.
yeah. That nigga's gonna need Hit Boy and fucking and what's some niggas from that was working on Dom.
DJ Dahi.
Yeah, he gonna need the budget for the motherfuckers because. But let me stop being a hater. You know what I mean? Casey Veggies just dropped royalty. I didn't check it out yet. I haven't been in a rush to check it out. But I feel like, you know, if it was something, I feel like I follow people that are Casey Veggie
That would say something about it.
listeners, and they would have said something like, "Yo, this new Casey slap." Like,
I feel that.
and I just feel like I ain't seen that. So I trust my tweet community.
Hey man, don't be a sheep, man. Listen to it for yourself.
Well, on some of the better music, YG Tut did drop a single. He's supposed to be dropping his album in June. It's called New Medallion. And it's on some Preacher Son vibes. If you've heard Preacher Son, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's cool.
I feel like we kind of got this like weird reporting thing going on, right? Let's say like we're like the ESPN of fucking music or some shit, and she watches anything that happens with TDE or a lot the house.
Yeah.
He has Currency there or Jack Harlow, or it's like 3 more people.
It's like
You know what I'm
Wiz
saying?
Khalifa.
And then I am bringing like the most useless information and like theories to the shit. My sources saying, you know what I mean? That honestly, that nigga's a murderer. That's what they're saying. So,
That's funny.
I mean, that is true.
so it's just a song, New Medallion, right? Watch
Yeah.
You Tut. Okay. And then Rory
Yes.
has
this
another
nigga been
song out.
dropping singles. I love it. This song Feel Good is.
What does
really
he look
good,
like
too.
now? He has low hair or he has a lot of hair? He got dreads. I knew
They
it.
thought your link right now.
I knew it. Don't compare that nigga to me.
Excuse me, sorry.
Hey, Jazz, what you got one more time?
But
Go one more time.
I'm just speaking my truth. However, Feel Good is good. I'm really excited for his album because apparently it looks like it's gonna be coming. Like he got 3 singles out.
Pause. Come on, chill out.
It looks like it's going.
Is
to
he
be
vegan?
coming.
Is he still vegan?
I think.
I wouldn't
think
doubt
so. I wouldn't think.
Like, does he look like he's still vegan?
Yes.
Yeah.
He looked like he eating healthy, clear skin.
His shirt still look like tablecloth.
I don't know.
Like them lace shirts.
And then here's my next favorite single that just came out, which is Plan B by Megan Thee Stallion, talking her motherfucking shit.
Who is she talking about?
Come on.
Come on, man. It's the Who Shot You story. Who
Hey, man.
Shot You story.
I just figured I'd ask.
Continue.
You know what I'm saying? Just figured I'd ask.
But that song is on some Biggie shit for real.
And it sampled the old ass Jodeci. What Jodeci song was it? I forget the Jodeci song, but it sampled that shit. Yeah, she was rapping her ass off.
She definitely is.
Got that shit slowed down on the tube.
And she
if y'all want to
premiered-
hit it
She
up.
prepared it at Coachella,
Yeah, at Coachella. Yeah.
which is cool. I wonder how that sound. You know, everybody gotta listen because they don't know the words. So I bet it's a little quiet compared to most of the songs. I wonder how that is.
I mean, I heard it. I only heard it during the Coachella performance, but it wasn't like live. I heard it like as a post on.
Like a little clip.
Yeah.
I had to go listen to the song. when I
She
saw
was
the
rapping
clip.
in the van.
Not. I guess I thought she was on stage.
She was on
No,
stage.
she played a
did
little
do it in
snippet
the
where she like
van,
rapped
too.
it in the van
Yeah.
with like a Nike T-shirt that had
some
like
pink
a mouth
hair.
that said "I" on it.
No, I'm talking about when
shit
she
was
performed.
pretty cool.
She was performing that. She did it.
Yeah,
Performance
I
of
wasn't gonna say
Coachella.
that. Thank you, Jay.
Ain't nothing wrong with your masculinity, bro. You can say it, bro.
I ain't gonna.
You don't want to be on camera saying.
He gonna have the
Oh, man,
deepest
I would've
ad in
said-
the world.
Yeah,
For
my
us,
voice can't
roll-
even fucking
roll for us.
It's gonna sound like he
For-
burped instead of ad.
Oh, Mr. G, we watched your podcast, and oh my god, what's a cracker?
No.
You know them saltines, Jit.
Oh Jesus! Wow.
Yikes.
Jordan Bryant, what's this about?
Who the fuck is that? Who's Jordan Bryant?
Hey,
It says it's called Not For Nothing, the album. I see you posted it in the chat. I was
oh yeah, it was like a little 7-track. I didn't know if it was R&B. I know you like R&B, so
Yeah.
that's why I posted it.
Okay.
so yeah, listen to that Hometown.
You ain't gonna listen to it.
I will. I didn't know it was R&B. I thought it was just, somebody else putting this on.
And what's up with the Taylor Allardyce? Is
He
that making a comeback or
re-released-
something?
Oh yeah, it's on
streaming services.
it's on
now.
streaming now.
It's tight, man. I think that's one of the first like bodies of work where I like the way they navigated the project where it was like an interview throughout the whole thing.
Oh yeah,
He was talking.
that is one of the better ones.
I didn't know who he was talking to. I can't remember who he was talking. I don't know if it was.
Dude from Rap Genius.
Okay, yeah. So he had a whole interview. You listened to this tape before? So
Oh what?
Yeah.
man,
No.
it's okay.
I'm a Wiz Khalifa
Jazz has only been
fan,
listening to hip
it's
hop.
all
but
good.
it's just
It's all
like
good.
it's
It
very
ain't-
sporadic.
Jazz,
It ain't nothing wrong with that.
Jazz,
You
what is
just
it?
in for
Like I know
a-
Cabin Fever. I know fucking Damn, what's the one with up on it?
Cushion orange juice.
Yeah, cushion orange juice.
So I want to ask. Can I ask you a question? And it's not picking on you, Jazz.
You always pick it on me.
It's
so
not. It's not to pick on you.
It is what it is. Just
It's
go.
not picking on you.
It is
It's
what
not
it
picking.
is.
I just want to ask you a
go.
question.
Speak your mind.
I just want to ask you a question.
I'm here.
Damn. So,
Go.
when did Isaiah Rashad album come out? First album.
It was not in 2011. So
No, it was like 2013, right? 2014.
Which
Yeah.
one? Sevilla?
I don't think it's
Sylvia Demo.
2014.
Yeah, 24. It came out the same year as Schoolboy Q shit, right?
Did it?
Schoolboy
I
Q
don't
came
think
out.
So.
What technology's for?
Yeah, it sure is. I love phones. Just go Google.
I think it had to be 2013, 2014.
What are you about to like? Did I get into music when Isaiah Rashad dropped?
No, I'm just
music?
asking, like, who was your
2014.
so prior to 2014, like, who was like your it person? That
Kendrick. It was Kendrick Lamar.
It was Kendrick?
It was motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. I
And-
swore I was gonna marry Kendrick Lamar.
And
so
what
bad.
project? What project were you
She was
introduced
a part
to
of the
Kendrick
fan
Lamar?
club.
Damn, it's not.
Mine was
Is it Section 80? I
my-
think I listened to Section 80
Okay.
first, and then went to Habits and not Habits Country. What's the
Overly Dedicated.
Overly Dedicated?
That's why I was introduced to Kendrick. Overly Dedicated.
I heard Section 80 first, and then I was listening to Overly Dedicated.
And what about prior to Section 80?
Lil Wayne.
Really?
I was listening to a lot of Lil Wayne mixtapes.
Damn. Okay.
What was the point?
Yeah, he
I
tried
was
to
just-
get my music history
So I just
now,
wanted
basically.
because we keep getting shocked at like things that she don't know.
So listen.
This is true.
It's
There's
not for you to get
period
defensive.
of time where I wasn't able to listen to like rap music. My dad was listening to R&B mostly, so I
I thought you
know-
were about to say she was raised Jehovah's Witness or something.
No,
I literally thought you were about to say
I
that.
did. I was raised in the church, listened to a lot of gospel music, but my dad is the reason why I even know Jay-Z was the biggest rap artist in our house. So I was listening to a lot of Jay-Z, listening to a lot of R&B back then, and then T.I. came in the picture. And I started branching off, listening to Wayne, Jeezy, Wiz Khalifa was like 2011 for me.
So your entry, if you had a person to introduce you to hip hop, right? That was like your lead into hip hop.
Jay-Z.
It was no, I'm saying like a person, not like an actual hip hop artist. It was your dad.
It was absolutely.
Did you have a person?
My older brother.
It was your older brother. See, I didn't have a fucking person. I did, but it wasn't like an older brother because I was the only child, and then it was just me and my mom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I don't know. I may take that back. I do recall what my dad listened to, or who my dad liked, but he didn't listen to hip hop. Like he didn't just play music in the house like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, we woke up to music.
Like the artist that my dad put me on to, and that was because my dad used to drive trucks, and I remember I was with him on his truck one time, and he showed me a CD of an artist. He used to listen to a lot of West Coast, like he loved Ice Cube shit like that, but he used to really fuck with a nigga named Spice One.
Oh yeah,
That was his motherfucker. But
I've heard of that dude.
that motherfucker play his music. I'm like,
That's just some gangster
Pops,
shit. too.
I'm 9 years old, bro. What the fuck is this? I don't need to listen to this shit, bitch.
That's
Yeah.
Hell no.
Spice One was on some gangster shit for real.
That shit had me scared. That shit was the first thing I can remember that made, besides the movies, that was the first shit that made me scared of like LA culture. Like, fuck
Made that
that
shit
shit.
real.
Hell no.
That's
But like other than that, and maybe my Uncle Junior, he wasn't really. He was the closest my uncle I was closest to, but he didn't really put me on to music. He was just cool as a bitch, so I was just trying to emulate him.
Yeah.
But he was like the uncle that like would have a gaming system at his crib. I could go to his crib or whatever, and he'll have like a different girlfriend every time. Ask me if I want like some macaroni and cheese or some shit. Hey, you hungry, Derek? Yes, ma'am. Oh my God, you're so cute. Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't really have nobody, so like I think like which I think is important
Yeah.
when you do like knowing like who was your entry to like being put on to hip hop.
yeah.
But for me, it had to be just like TV and fucking just like peers in school, like who the girls was liking,
That's interesting.
who people was talking about. Like TV was like, you got to think. I think around like when I was in between 5th grade and 8th grade, that's like 99 to like 2002, 2003, right? That was like prime like countdown era.
Yeah.
Like every
106
damn
and Park.
everybody. It was so many
106
countdowns.
and Park, TRL.
Yeah, like
MTV had the music videos.
so
in the
much shit. It
morning.
was so everybody had a fucking countdown show.
Yeah.
So that's where I would just get the shit from. So like, I didn't listen to Wayne. I only saw what I saw on TV, and at that time, 99, 2000, 2001.
The block is hot.
Cash Money was just,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that's why I also like, what I tell people like who are some of my biggest influence in like hip hop, right? Or one of my biggest influences, I say Bow Wow. Because like Bow Wow was like
On the
so
TV.
popular. I'm like, nigga, I want to rap like this nigga. You know what I'm
Nigga
saying?
young as me. And
Yeah,
killing
so-
it.
Niggas and all about the Benjamins.
Exactly.
He was.
But that's why I always like, you know, just as a fan of hip hop, and then I meet other fans of hip hop, and when you start talking about hip hop or whatever, and then I like to always see like, all right, who was you listening to?
Start your
Probably.
shit off.
Yeah. How did you get into it? Like, how did you like? Can you remember, or do you even remember those moments? You know what I'm saying?
Older brother was playing 93 till infinity. And I know.
Damn, that's how you
That's
got.
cool.
Damn.
That beat, I was like,
Jelly.
who is that? And I was just like, yo,
How old were you?
fuck.
Were you like? Do you?
I
know
was
what-
definitely in elementary
Yeah,
school.
elementary school.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was playing that, and this was a while after it came out.
Right.
But I just had never heard nothing that sounds
Yeah.
that cool
See,
with
that's
niggas
TV and
rapping.
video
crazy.
games, bro. That's the only way I heard like TV and video games, because you gotta think you don't have a cell phone like you do now,
Yeah.
right? So you don't really have access to see anything online or on TV or shit like that until you're home, right? Or early in the morning before school, and half the time I'm divvying that shit up with cartoons.
It
You know what I'm
took me a
saying?
while to even hear 93 till infinity. That's not like I didn't know about that song.
Like
till-
I remember the videos, but I didn't really pay attention to music as much. I just remember the videos. What's the one? The shit. That's the same crew that got the Drop song, right? Drop.
no, isn't that Beastie
Like
Boys?
Beastie Boys.
I thought maybe it's something
Beastie
sample,
Boys got some cool ass videos.
but it's like, what's the video? They got a video. It's not 93 to Infinity, but they got a video where like, it's a song they did with, God bless his soul, fucking, what's the producer, man? Everybody, Dilla. It's a song they did with Dilla, and it's like the videos they like doing
Oh, in
everything
the field.
backwards and shit.
Oh, you asking if 93 till infinity is that?
No, that's not 93 to Infinity, but that's the
Souls
same
of
group, right?
Mischief,
Yeah.
right?
Souls of Mystery.
They got a video where it's like everything going backwards and shit. This, that, and the third. I just remember those visuals young, but like I remember Wu-Tang young. Don't remember the music, lyrics and shit like that. I just remember the imagery, seeing Wu-Tang and ODB, Method
Seeing Method
Man,
Man with-
Red Man with the fucking.
One working eye.
I used to see his Red Man's not mannequin, but his mascot was the overall dude
with the big red beanie.
yeah, I used to just seeing shit like that, or Busta Rhymes, like all the animated rappers or who were just like very animated in their raps and shit like that. I remember Missy Elliott, all that shit.
Yeah.
That was just kind of like what I remember.
I remember that. Buster, like that's when music videos.
Yeah,
videos
ODB,
definitely
Missy,
did it.
Method Man, Wu-Tang, Ludacris,
Janet
Yeah,
Jackson even
Luda.
has some great
Busta
videos.
Rhymes. They had the most like eye-catching like videos and shit. And then I remember hearing about like the Jay-Z and Nas beef, but I'm like, oh, okay, like.
I didn't even. That took me a while to find out too.
Most of my shit was regional, and like we treated Trick Daddy, we treated Trina, we treated fucking Cash Money like them motherfuckers was from fucking Tampa Bay, Florida.
Very true.
So we was listening to they shit all the time, and DMX. We was treating that nigga like he was
Yeah,
our
might as well.
goddamn
DMX might have
cousin.
stayed in Tampa. Yeah.
played that motherfucker shit
Boy,
out.
That slip and slow down. Oh man, that was a soundtrack.
But it was like I said, it was music videos and video games. Like I grew up playing sports games a lot, so the soundtracks to Madden and NBA Live was where I got a chance to actually listen to like shit that came out in the 90s for real and shit like that, because I was playing the game so much. So like that's why one of my favorite basketball games and soundtracks, NBA Street, definitely Volume 2.
Volume 2.
That shit was amazing. You know what I'm
That
saying?
reminisce over you would come on as soon as you hit that power button.
I didn't even know who the fuck that was. I didn't even know no shit about Pete Rock back then.
I ain't know who the hell that was. I just knew that song was hella famous, and I've been hearing it forever.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so next time you ever catch yourself in a room talking to hip hoppers, that's a cool question or
That
icebreaker
really is a cool
to bring
little-
up.
little question there.
I can't do that shit at my job. They're like, Derek, how does this relate to insurance? Bitch, it's icebreaker.
It's an icebreaker. We gonna about.
Where do we go from here? Where do we go from
We about
here?
to talk about Pusha T now? We ain't talking
Are
about
we
Pusha T.
are we gonna talk about Pusha T's album?
Motherfucking Pusha T.
We about
All right.
to talk about Pusha T.
Segment time. Pusha T's latest album.
The lights change.
It's almost dry.
Change. Turn red.
Produced by none other than Pharrell Williams and Kanye West.
Do we say Kanye or Ye?
I say Kanye West. It's 12 tracks. 6 apiece or no apiece. The hesitation, the concentration. Name, subjects of cocaine. Cocaine.
Oh my god.
Cocaine, motherfucker, cocaine.
Cocaine and crack.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Hey, man. So I'm sure we all listened to It's Almost Dry multiple times.
Yeah.
It's partly the reason why I didn't get a chance to listen to half of this shit on the board. It's Almost Dry, man. Thoughts? What do we think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways. What are we thinking?
That's a thumbs up for me.
Thumbs up.
It's
Why is it a
great.
thumbs up? Give me your pros, give me your cons, give me your highlights. You know what I'm saying? Were there any cons? Were there any lowlights on this album? Was it something that you could have done without?
I ain't like track 2.
What's track 2?
Yeah, I'm about to look too.
Track 2 is gonna be Let the Smoker Shine the Coops. I just didn't like the sonics. Him sonically over that beat didn't do it for me. It's a cool song. When I slowed it down, it sounded better, but regular speed, it wasn't it. Everything else though, I like. The only thing I didn't like is I felt like I heard a lot of these songs, like, you know, Neck and Wrist. We heard that.
Oh, they finna grill
And then
Raul ass.
Diet
What the
Coke.
fuck is Raul talking about, bro? This is an album of the year, bro.
I
Hear
love
Me
Neck
Clearly,
And Wrist.
you know what I'm
Neck and
saying?
Wrist
But,
is amazing.
You know, when I was going through, I was like, dang, did I hear like almost half this album already? Which I
Yeah.
don't be liking feeling.
I
like that.
don't-
especially
that's-
coming from a nigga like Push.
I feel you because I remember saying I want to go listen to singles, but them singles was good.
Them singles slap.
Kind of does.
They
like,
still, but you know, when you listening to it, I
Yeah.
want to hear like
I already
something
heard
new
this.
every time. But I don't fault him for what he did because we know how them algorithms work. You gotta
Yep.
go ahead and pad your pockets. He still gave us hella good tracks,
Right.
yeah.
so I ain't mad
Cocaine's
at it.
Dr.
Hey, it's a cool
Seuss.
hat, man, by the way.
Oh, I appreciate
Oh,
that, bro.
speaking of Raul, I like your shoes because I see De La Soul is on them.
Oh yeah,
It's just
got the
sitting in
pedal
my
to the
head.
metal in my daylight highs.
Those
Should've
shits
never
is
complimented
fly.
Life.
My day live.
You know, that's some. I gotta put them spitter bars in there. Come on, man. But
Yeah, back to Push.
yeah, back to Push It. But it's a great album. I ain't gonna hold you. When I was listening to it, I was like inadvertently comparing it to Daytona, which I did not want to do, but I couldn't help it. I like Daytona over this.
You like Daytona over this?
Yeah.
How you feel about his comment about saying
Yeah,
Daytona
this
over
is
this?
interesting.
You like Daytona over this album?
I can't say that. If I had to pick, it'd definitely be My Name Is Your. Is it My Name Is My Name? Yeah, I would like it. They're similar sounding. This album and My Name Is My Name with the whole Coke bars and all of that.
Right. Yeah. This.
Um,
In the group chat earlier, they said something about how this feels like a continuation from
My
the-
Name Is My Name.
not My Name Is My Name, but the album before Daytona. I can't remember what the name of that one was, but My Name Was My Name was like the first. I think that's his first debut solo project,
Yeah.
and then after that,
The Darkest Before Dawn.
The Darkest Before Dawn.
Oh, I do like that album.
They feel like this is a continuation after The Darkest Before Dawn. And,
I can see that.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like this is something. It seems like Daytona is kind of like
A one-off.
a one-off canon
It
type
is.
of.
It
thing.
really is a one-off.
Canon.
That's
is
when
a term
that
for all
7-song shit was
my
going
anime
around
people,
for
you know.
everybody.
Yeah.
But I definitely like It's Almost Dry. It's really good. I like what's that song? Damn, it's like the third to last song on here. Is it?
So you're talking about Hear Me
no,
Clearly.
No. Call My Bluff.
Call My Bluff.
Call My Bluff.
I've been hearing that the second verse is like the one.
Yeah.
I'm
Call
saying?
My Bluff is. That shit cool, man.
Like when I was listening to it the first time, I always look out for the song that got me, and it was Call My Bluff. I was like, yeah, this shit
Call
is
My Bluff.
really, really good.
I really like Let the Smoker Shine the Coops. which is produced by Pharrell.
The song that Raul does not like.
I really like Just So You Remember. I feel like the rapping on that was just impeccable.
That's the thing, man. Push's raps just sound good.
They
like
do.
he knows how to rap. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And in his interviews, he's been saying, he goes, I'm the Martin Scorsese of this coke rap shit. Nobody asked Martin Scorsese to make Gone with the Wind. And I'm like, you know what's funny? I'm like, I used to say that all the time. Like, man, you listen to Pusha T, all that nigga do is rapping about cocaine. And I was like, and when the big timers was rapping about nothing but money, you was still jamming that because they knew how to do it. Some people just know how to do certain things. So we got to let them have that lane. You know what I'm saying? But he has a great way of making all that coke talk sound hella fresh.
It really do.
Like he just did it. Like you would think he just served somebody.
Right.
I love Neck and Wrist. That shit's so good.
Yeah.
It's so. I seen HBO quoted that man.
Yeah.
Get your cameraman. We can film our own knuckles.
Summertime, Winterfell. I'm the Night King. They had the night picture of the Night King with his arms out.
That shit was cool.
I didn't like the song Rock and Roll. I feel like that was the one that was supposed to be like. I feel like that was the one that they were trying to make like a cult classic single. Definitely with Kanye and Cudi trying to capture lightning in a bottle, and I think they did.
It was cool. It just wasn't as good.
I like the sample how they used
Kanye West vocally was a bit underwhelming.
For a second, I didn't realize it was Kanye.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded slightly different. I was like, is that Kanye? I knew he was on there, but it was like he almost did sound like it.
You got them Kid Cudi homes.
Also, Rock and Roll was the only song, according to the Breakfast Club interview, that's the only song that is co-produced by Kanye and Pharrell.
Yeah. He was talking about how they was all together. It was like a good moment when they was recording it. Cudi gave him like 3 different choruses or something like that to work with.
Yeah. Apparently, this album, or the album that was supposed to be in place of this like release, was supposed to be the Madlib album that he was working on. Apparently, it was reported that he chose Madlib sent them beats. It was like, do what you want with them.
Yeah.
And he preferred to work more on in studio and more hands on, which is why he decided to go the route with Pharrell and Kendrick. That's what I've heard. It didn't come from an interview with the Breakfast Club, but it was just like somebody else that was like on YouTube that talk about like random topics and reviews and shit like that.
Like us.
Yeah.
But him on Madlib beats would be cool.
Oh, for sure. But I'm glad we got this.
Is it still going? You think it's still gonna come up?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't know now. You never know. Sometimes when people put out a project and then they get into a different mode or different space, and whatever they was at before, there's just not really. They probably can't get back to that space again. Or
do you think that's what happened with Nas on Hear Me Clearly? Because I kind of wanted to hear that. I was like, that would have been good as fuck.
Because Hear Me Clearly was just supposed to be him when it was on the Nego album. And then he was supposed to drop it again on his album with a Nas verse.
That would have been.
I think I'm good off that Nas verse.
Nah, I needed to hear that.
I think I'm good off that. I'm glad we got a Jay-Z constellation instead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, but I needed to hear that Nas verse.
That Nas and
that shit would have been cool on that song.
Absolutely.
If you had to choose of a Jay-Z or a Nas verse, which one would you choose?
Jay-Z, what?
There's never a moment where you choose a Nas verse over a Jay-Z verse?
No, I'm a Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
Look, Quiet as Kept, I was
just
a
like
Nas.
I would pick a Nas verse because I'm a Nas fan.
I was a Nas fan before I was a Jay-Z fan.
I've been brainwashed. My dad had me listening to 1-900 Hustler. He was like, "You gonna listen to this?"
It wasn't until after the Street Disciple album. Was that a Street Disciple?
Oh yeah, that double album.
It was Street Disciple or Nigga album. I was just like, I am. And then
Jay-Z, that Street Disciple was not it.
And Jay-Z was just dropping heat at that time. I was like, yo. Black album's really good, sir.
The Black album.
That Nigga album was hard.
He has some moments on there, but it just didn't sustain.
Oh no.
Wayne and Jay-Z was doing it for me. So.
That's my top 2.
And then the South niggas was, South niggas was coming to
T.I.,
Jeezy,
Luda,
Gucci.
Yeah,
it was a lot. hell, Outkast at the time was still, they had dropped. Like, they were still running the early 2000s.
Very true.
So
I got the Love Below.
yeah, man. It's almost dry. What do we see this doing? I heard it's projected like 50-something thousand, 55K first week sales. Do we think a tour is coming with this? Because we didn't get a tour.
He is touring, but he just going to like, I think like probably like 10, 15 places.
Is it Coachella? Is that what he's doing?
That
I seen him do a Coachella.
That was cool. That was cool. That was cool. The way that was the name of his listening party.
Coachella.
That's funny.
That's
right?
a cool ass name.
It really is. For the cocaine Dr. Seuss.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can we talk about how Malice was rapping? Like the last verse on the
Is that
motherfucking
nigga
album?
cursing again?
Nah, he was keeping it righteous. But it wasn't until the verse was almost over when I realized, because you know him and Push sound very similar. So, but it wasn't until he said something I was like, is this Malice? Then I had to look at the track list, and then that's the album, or that's the song that he's on.
Yeah.
So Push said he gonna keep asking him. He said he don't know if he gonna get anything, but
Maybe next year.
you know. But apparently people keep asking for Malice to rap.
This is definitely on my list of probably album of the year. Between him and Vince right now, it's album of the year.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah.
Is that third place in there?
No, I don't know anybody else who's dropped something that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that.
No, I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah, this year ain't heavy like last year.
We had a lot of drops this first quarter in music, but
What about Donda Part 2?
nigga.
Did anybody? I never heard it.
You ain't heard it? Oh, okay.
Exactly. Isn't
You heard it?
Steam
Yeah, I heard it.
player?
Is it like constantly getting updated? Because the thing is, I ain't want to download it from anywhere and then be like, oh, this Donda 2. Anybody can say they have Donda 2. You know what I'm saying?
I just heard it on YouTube. That's all.
See?
How long is it?
Which it might be it, but it might not. You know what I'm saying?
I just know that the songs that he played during the actual like listening was on that. So, but
Is it 2 hours?
I mean it's long because it's like a deluxe version.
You already got a deluxe?
Well, that's what Donda 2 is.
A deluxe
It's just
to Donda?
It got some of the same songs on there, just got extra songs on it too.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
Come
I
on, man.
can't stand
I
this.
put your security at risk. That shit hard. That shit was hard, bro.
Him dropping a 2 and it's the same song. It's
Yeah,
not.
that's
Well, no.
wild.
He got more songs on it.
It might as well just been Donda Deluxe
I mean, I think that's pretty much what it was.
instead of Donda 2.
Come on.
He
Come
can't-
on,
he can't
yay.
even go to the Grammys. I don't know why he dropping Donda 2s.
Me and some of the other family members is not listening to that shit, if that's what you doing. I thought it was all like an all new shit.
Yeah, me too. I'm mad at that.
So he got a song with Jack Harlow or Flavio or no?
Yeah, yeah, he got songs on there with him. He got Jack Harlow feature on there. He got Migos on there. He got
Playboy. Oh, Playboy's on the fucking Off the Grid.
he got the Easy song with The Game.
That wasn't on the regular. That wasn't
No, I
on
don't think
regular
that was
Oh,
on
Donda.
that's
the
a Donda
original
too.
one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
learned something.
But yeah, man.
It's almost right.
Some other records, other albums that I think y'all should probably go back and listen to is Saba's album and Denzel Curry's album.
Yeah, I'll go back and listen to Denzel Curry.
But Saba's album is actually pretty good.
Saba's album was good.
It's
It
just,
it didn't catch me. It didn't hook me like that. But you know, on that second listen,
yeah.
it might do that. That Denzel joint is hard.
Denzel Curry.
That is a rapper's album.
Absolutely.
Like, no, you ain't trying to like get turned up. You trying to like listen to some shit.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is good. It ain't even catch me by surprise because I know he really liked that. People forget he was like part of that Beast Coast movement with like Joey Badass and all them underachievers.
Yeah.
All them niggas, like he was a one nigga from the South that was like part of the Beast Coast movement. So he really liked that with the bars. So.
How do y'all feel about with this Pusha T album? Is it you already says up there for album of the year so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be nominated for
Absolutely.
Hip Hop Album of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Nas drop something this year?
The Magic.
He just got the song with ASAP.
That was on
project
the-
called Magic.
Wasn't that on his the what's it new God Wave Flow Wave God
Wave God?
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't listen to that thing like that no more.
That's on the last album he had, right?
No, the Magic was in 2021. Never mind.
Yeah, he hasn't dropped anything this year.
But I mean, we supposed to be getting, bro.
We're supposed to be getting a lot of music coming up.
Future got an album coming out.
April 29th.
Hey, speaking of Future, we done talking albums?
Yeah,
I mean, before we leave off the Push T album, are we bringing rates back into 2022? Are we rating albums?
I mean, I'm ready if y'all trying to
We
do
should
that.
have did Vince.
What we doing? We doing out of 10 or out of 5? What we doing?
5.
Out of 5. All right.
4.5.
4.5. Are we doing points now?
Yeah, I'm doing.
I'm gonna give
You're
it.
a cheater, dog. Let's give it that 4. It's cool
Yeah,
because that's exactly what I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 5, man. I'm gonna give it a 5.
Respect.
I'm gonna give it a 5. Just, I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna just give it a 5. Please go and check it out. You know, if you guys have been living under a rock or you just stuck on an album that came out prior, give this a listen. You
Are
know,
we all living on a
if you
Living
feel like
under a rock.
all he does is rap about cocaine, he does, but he does it so well.
So fucking
It's
good.
like all LeBron James does is get triple doubles, but I mean, why not see him do it again? You know what I mean? It's a really good album. The production on it, I think, is great.
Yeah.
People feel like Pharrell washed Kanye. I disagree.
Oh, that's a consensus?
Yeah, some people saying the Pharrell production is whipping Kanye's production's ass, but I don't necessarily feel that way. I think he has some strong joints. I think Kanye actually had some really great joints as well. But it's just, you know, I don't know if it was a wash. Like if this was the opportunity to see like a versus done on like wax between Kanye and Pharrell on a production tip, I don't think there's a winner out of this. You know what I mean?
I would have to agree. Pharrell definitely.
You think he
I definitely.
smoked his ass, smoked his goose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is good.
He cheated. He used samples. Kanye used his regular samples. You know.
Wait a minute. No.
He cheated.
Making a beat is making a beat.
You
the
right.
beat gonna slap or it's not.
No, but I do feel like Pharrell, like Nice Watch.
Neck
Neck
and
and
Wrist?
Wrist is really good. Like that beat is amazing. You could definitely hear that in the club. I wouldn't hear any of those songs Kanye did in the club. It's more like you gotta be a fan of that nigga.
Okay.
Ooh,
Anywho,
I'm sorry. I know that's your goal.
This nigga
Listen,
dead.
I'm not opposed to that. Like I said, I had to see that shit in the chat all weekend, but I mean, Pharrell had some heat, man. He came with the heat, and I think, you know, maybe. I mean, they both take an L for rock and roll. I'm sorry, they both take an L for that. I just wasn't feeling that record, but
That's
yeah,
the
man.
one with the Beyonce sample?
Yeah.
Yeah, with
I
Kid
like
Cudi
that
on it.
record.
The one with Kid Cudi on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really too much care for that record. Didn't care for Kid Cudi. Didn't care for Kanye.
Nah, them Cuddy hums at the end. Need that.
Shut up.
He can make a whole album humming, and I'll be.
And I wouldn't listen to it.
I would go to sleep.
There was a thing going on Twitter that was like, Kanye fans always sell out on anybody, no matter who it is. They was like, because they selling out on Kid Cudi. But they was like, let Kanye with a beef with they said somebody. If he would have beef with Pusha T or some shit. No, they said, what if Kanye would have beef with would have fell out with Andre 3000, niggas would have been like, I mean, Andre was carried by Big Boy anyway, so.
I slap a bitch.
But they were saying that's how Kanye fans are now. It's like,
That's so funny.
they always, it's never Kanye fault.
Yeah, the nigga can do no wrong.
Yeah, anybody else that got a problem with Kanye, they really ain't been shit since without
Yeah.
Kanye.
I mean, there was, when I went to see Yeezus, when I went to the concert, there was, like, when he finally came out, because you know there's that big-ass mountain. When he finally came out, there was 2 niggas behind me. And I know them niggas was fans. And it was like, oh my God, it's Jesus. Jesus does no wrong, my nigga. He do no wrong. And I was like, y'all niggas, hey.
Y'all some little saints, ain't y'all?
I mean, I cried when that came out, bitch.
I was laughing.
They're as bad
That
as the
shit had me dying.
Beehive. That's crazy.
I cried. I seen that nigga get on that floating stage.
Wow.
All you see is the smoke
I don't think y'all
and just a
crying at no nigga coming.
all black silhouette of this nigga come out. And this nigga was just on the floating stage. It was like a very Michael Jackson-esque. Like
This shit was cool because
standing there.
you could tell it was more about the music than it was him. So you could kind of see him, but you couldn't really tell. Like you couldn't see like no facial features unless he
It was
stood,
amazing,
like, directly
Jazz. It was amazing. You don't even know how that fucking feels. Because Isaiah Rashad didn't come out.
I've been to a Kendrick concert, so listen, I might.
I've been to a Kendrick concert, and Kendrick didn't give me that same vibe. Kendrick gives me, like, Kendrick makes me study. Like, Kendrick makes me watch him and just focus. But, like, when Kanye, when them lights went out.
You go in a trance.
That motherfucker, I never seen him, like, in person. So this is my first time seeing him after listening for, like, 10 plus years. So when I saw him, I'm like, oh, shit. That's really Kanye West, man. That's really Kanye West. Like, damn.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I was like, damn, that's really easy. Because I ain't going to hold you. I had some pretty good seats. My homeboy used to work at the Ice Palace.
And he go through the hits, too. He go through the hits, too. When he performed I Wonder, I was like, oh, come on.
See, now that's a
Nah, don't try to joke.
Listen, I
bro.
like that song.
Bro.
Listen, I still
You want
like
to come with the jokes and shit, you know what I mean? Want to come with the jokes and shit, bro.
I like the old Kanye, not the new Kanye.
I was like, oh, come on. No, he did, man.
But rapping I Wonder with the essence of how that concert looked, it just
was
perfect.
Amazing. Ugh. Jeez, if I could go back. But he was on his fuck Cuddy at the time too. We got the fuck Cuddy rant.
Damn.
Don't you ever say Ye name. Don't you ever mention Ye name. I remember that shit.
That was the one that was going all over Twitter.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Tampa on the map.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, oh shit, Tampa.
Yeah, I remember thinking that.
So, once again, on the Pusha T album, please go check it out. We might. I know I got a little bit of feedback from people wanted to partake in like a conversation about the Pusha T album. It's almost dry, so we may hit the spaces soon. After this episode airs, so keep a lookout for that. Make sure to follow us on Beats and Chill. Follow us on Instagram at Beats and Chill 813 and on Twitter. Where we go next? Where we going next with this, y'all?
We was about to talk about drop season.
Drop season,
Future, Jack Harlow.
Okay.
Your favorite.
Yeah,
kid.
Speaking of Future.
What about him? What happened?
What the hell GQ get off? Calling this nigga the best rapper.
What? When did this
I think they be knowing what they doing. They know they finna cause conversation.
GQ got that shit. It's a picture of Future and it says best rapper alive.
Stop it.
Right, but it's like if you post a picture of Jay-Z and you say best rapper alive, no one's gonna argue, no one's gonna debate it. So there's no activity, right? And if you are a journalism platform, you want to create conversation. So you're gonna throw out some bullshit.
Best rapper though.
That's the bullshit. Because the people who are super fans of Future feel that way. They feel like
they definitely do.
They feel like Future is the most influential rapper of the last 10 years.
You're right. Future fans.
And they have a good case behind that. You know what I'm saying?
What case is that?
Just the way trap music is now, the way a lot of the attempts at certain things, certain cadences and topics, like they just feel like, you know, he spearheaded that.
Okay. Which I can understand most influential.
Which I understand that. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a lot of different artists that between 2010 and 2020 that were very influential. And I like to go based off of what other rappers, like newer rappers, say, right? Like some of the newest rappers who have some of the biggest like audiences right now, like Playboi Carti. He would say one of his favorite rappers that he was listening to growing up was Currency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but
Trippie Redd said the same thing.
And as a rapper, me coming up as a rapper back in that time, I remember looking for beats. You could not find a page that didn't say currency type beat. Or Wiz Khalifa type beat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I look at influence maybe a little differently than some people may look at it, you know? Because I'm like, Currency was influencing a lot of niggas on that cool rap shit.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of niggas bag fans based off of Currency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Dom got a little bit of Currency fans.
Yeah.
Wiz definitely got Currency fans.
Absolutely.
A lot, just, and I can go on, the list can go on. You know what I mean? But yeah, Future is dropping an album. I don't know what the name of the album is called.
Me neither, but it's coming.
Isn't Young Thug dropping an album too?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you saw that shit? It was like, with the blood.
Yeah.
Talking about, a lot of shit has happened this past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
He has gone through a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
But the Boogeyman, the one they call now the Boogeyman is dropping.
West Side Boogie.
No,
No.
not him.
No.
I mean, he is Boogie.
Baba Yaga.
But we'll call him the Boogeyman.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar has been known as the
Wait, ain't he
Boogeyman.
going by a different name?
Oh, K-Lama?
Yeah.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
He says that in Duckworth.
Oh, he does?
You don't realize that?
Oh, Lamar.
Yes.
Oklahoma.
See,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a Pia.
I'm a fan. Kendrick Lamar's dropping May 13th, people.
Mr. Morale and
Kendrick Lamar's dropping May 13th, people.
Friday
I don't
the
think
13th.
I realized that shit is in like 3-4 weeks, bro.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the fucking 13th, bro.
Scary hours.
That shit crazy, bro. We getting a Kendrick album, bro.
I mean, I knew it was
Last
coming.
time
I
we
was
talked, we
waiting.
didn't know when the album was dropping.
The last TDE album.
Last time we talked, we didn't know when the album was dropping.
Jesus.
And Future also wasn't the best rapper, so.
Kendrick.
Now we know that Kendrick Lamar's dropping May 13th, 2022. This is the last. This is like LeBron James saying, "Hey, this is my last year playing basketball, so get your fucking tickets. Get the fucking tickets now, because it's gonna be a fucking show."
Anybody who has a rollout in May, like, you might as well just press pause.
Yeah.
Listen. Don't fuck what Jazz talking about. If you already got plans, drop your music, bro. You know what I mean? The right people gonna find it. You just can't focus on that one day.
Don't
You
drop
gotta
on May 13th.
You gotta keep dropping. I mean, you gotta keep promoting past the release date, because it's a lot of music out here
Got
that
any
people
Michael
are waiting on.
Myers
That's not
songs
yours.
That you think is cool? Don't drop that shit.
Man, don't listen. Don't let that fear set in. Don't let whatever she trying to throw at you. Don't let that fear set in, my
Don't be
guy.
dropping no scary songs. Because
Scary.
it's Friday the 13th.
All I know is it's called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Then we have a conversation about how like album titles sometimes you can kind of predict what the music sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What y'all think the music gonna sound like based off this title?
Like Soul Train.
I give it
Soul
a
Train.
Pimp a Butterfly.
You think it's gonna give it to Pimp, but I don't think it's going nowhere near jazz.
Mixed with Damn.
Hell, that shit is finna sound. I think this shit gonna sound
And the Big Steppers?
mean. This shit gonna sound like a more. I feel like we finna get a mixture of like the feel of like Whole Lotta Red.
Whole lot like Playboy Cardi?
Yeah, I think we're finna get the feel of Whole Lotta Red, like the sonics, like the production. But I think we're gonna get the rapping of a little bit of rapping what you heard on Baby Keem's album.
Yeah.
Like, let's get this shit. Like, you're gonna get that. I think we're gonna get that shit, and we're gonna get the type of rap he does on like All the Hearts. I think we're finna get that shit. I think we finna get.
So a bunch of going in shit.
Yeah, and I think he's finna address some shit, bro. I think he's finna address some shit. I don't think he's finna come on this motherfucker having fun. I don't think he's finna come on this motherfucker to talk about his success. I think he's finna address some shit. Either he's gonna go and make other rappers feel like they're beneath him and focus on like bigger people, like how Kanye be doing, going after like billionaires and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He might just start on some political shit, which if he does that, I can see where that may like throw people off, or like, all right, bro, I ain't trying to listen to this shit. You know what I mean? Or he might just address a lot of the like rappers and shit. He might just be in his rapper bag and come after the rappers.
Some people thinking we're getting the part 5.
Yeah, that's what some people were saying. He dropped a bunch of files that didn't have shit in it.
Yeah.
I didn't do that shit. I didn't go through all those files. Like
I was gonna ask
that,
you, like,
I ain't on that
what
level.
are your little theories, homie?
I don't do that. But I mean, this is his last album on TDE. Mm-hmm. I also believe that this album is also going to be a part of a PG Lane release as well.
Who do you think is gonna be featured from TDE on this album?
Probably the original people, like J Rock or
SZA.
Maybe SZA. You know, Schoolboy, Ab. I can see one of the original guys like on some. You know what? This is my last album. I'm kind of want to get a little bit of.
I hope it's Kendrick.
Nostalgic.
Yeah.
So a Black Hippie song?
I would
possibly
love a Black Hippie song.
Possibly. I don't know how. I don't know if it'd be like a full length like how it was on J Rock's
like Vice City.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be nothing like that. But like, you ever listen to this song? It came out right before Good Kid, Mad City. It was like a promotional song. It wasn't the heart though. It was like I can't remember the name of the song, but it had J Rock on it, and like he was just like Kendrick was like rapping for a long time, and then like in the middle of a verse, J Rock come out of nowhere and start rapping for like 8 bars, and then it'll go right back to Kendrick for the rest of the song. I could see him doing some shit like that, where it's like
that sound like
he's rapping a song, and then like maybe Apps will come in and
like
say some
that-
ad libs or some
what's
shit.
That music video they got where it's like a fish eye type.
Oh yeah,
thing?
that's Say What's Up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
okay. Well, they just kind of passing it off.
yeah.
That'd be cool. I like that.
I definitely feel like Baby Keem might be on the album for sure.
Oh yeah.
Whether he has a verse or he's producing.
Family ties.
I think he's definitely gonna be on it. No, like to me, that's the only thing that I know is like no ifs, ands, or buts.
I think that dude Tanner might be on it too.
He'll have some PG Lane features for sure.
Yeah, I think Tanner might be on it. Not for nothing, I think Dave Free might make an appearance on this album.
I seen him talking about
Like
he's a
rapping?
artist
Possibly,
on
yeah.
Twitter.
He was rapping before. He wasn't like listed as an artist on the label, but he was making beats and rapping before.
That's cool.
Like early 2010, 2011 TDE
I wonder
days.
how many songs produced by Soundwave is gonna be on here.
Oh,
Whistle.
he damn sure gonna be on there, but
Oh yeah. One of Terrace Martin gonna be on there.
I don't know.
'Cause that boy Terrace is fed up with the rappers.
I seen that.
I don't think he fed up with
Kendrick.
Kendrick.
No. He ain't fed up with Kendrick. But,
Kendrick gave him the Grammy, goddamn.
but yeah.
Yeah, I definitely seen he was done. He does do a lot of work with people.
Yeah. I can't speak from his perspective, but I can understand someone feeling like, yo, I do a lot to help people. I get game, or I actually work on your shit. And I feel like when niggas, get to a place they want to be at, they kind of like stun on me. They kind of flex on me.
Like, who that nigga?
You know what I'm saying? Or they just, it be quiet. I don't really get the calls no more, no shit like that. So I can understand that, but I also think that's only coming from your perspective. Like, you only understand your perspective. You don't know what that person got going on. You know what I mean? But like I said, I can't speak for him.
Yeah.
But I do know that like sometimes I've been questioned like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, da-da-da-da. Like, nigga, I'm over here. My life is in fucking shambles. The fuck? Like, bro, I'm not.
Fucking
My
shambles.
life is in jail.
I'm like, leave me alone, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My life to pieces.
This is my
Last resort.
That's my shit. Suffocation. No breathe.
Well, what do you guys think that title means? Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. What does that mean? What do you think it means?
Look, I'm the type of person when I hear stuff like that, I'm just waiting. I try to enter the album with a blank slate of a mind, so whatever he wants to communicate to me musically, I can just listen to it. Like, I don't go, so it's gonna be this. I'm just like, all right, that shit sound like some 70s Soul Train shit.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I got.
That's why I
all
was
I'm
thinking of Pimp a Butterfly, because like it kind of had that like live, old school kind of vibe to it.
What, the name of the album?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like even the first song on A Pimp a Butterfly, I'm thinking Wesley Theory. With this title of the album.
Right. Okay. The only thing is, he hasn't repeated any certain styles.
Yep, that's very true.
So that's why I don't feel like he's gonna go that route.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know what the hell's about
Yeah.
that. So what you said about like being like Playboy Cardi-ish, which is to me that's like kind of wild, but I can also see that.
Because I've heard the rumors I've heard about Kendrick's upcoming album is that it's gonna be like rock influence, which I don't know where that
like XXX.
possibly.
So yeah, a little close to it.
Possibly, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can say I hope not.
Oh, you ain't fuck with XXX?
No, it's not that. I don't want to hear the last Kendrick album be like mainly rock and roll.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's cool. I fuck with rock and roll and shit. You know, I got the Caucasian cranks on deck. But I do want to hear like
I want to hear this nigga
rapping, traditional rapping. If this is
rap.
gonna be his last, like this is it, right? We ain't getting no more like Kendrick music after this.
No. I think it's the last TDE album.
So is he still gonna continue to do
with
music?
PG Lane. I just think that he's no longer gonna be signed under TDE anymore.
I just know I'm gonna have my ticket money ready for the concert.
Yeah.
I think that shit gonna be expensive.
Hell yeah, it's Kendrick Lamar.
It's definitely gonna be
crazy.
I mean, then again, I don't know. He, like I said, he's definitely shown or proven that he's willing to go left when you expect him to go right. When when he had, after the success of Good Kid, Mad City, like most artists, that second album, the budgets get a little bit bigger, so they do bigger shit. He only did his tour for Temple Butterfly was only 8 cities, and they were like small venues.
I'm pretty sure he was looking at the metadata on that shit, because there's a lot of people that really wasn't liking the album. So I'm pretty sure he was like, well, where do they be jamming this shit the most? And he went there.
All right.
Damn,
that's what I think.
Damn was a big concert.
Yeah, Damn was a big concert. I mean, he toured twice off that album.
Mm-hmm.
He did the Damn tour, and then he did that had YG on it, and then he did the shit with the TDE Championship tour.
That Damn tour was fun.
I saw both.
YG had strippers on the stage.
He did. That he did.
Mm-hmm.
New cheeks on the stage, my boy.
I was up front row watching. I definitely bought VIP tickets because I had.
Damn, you was in the front of that show?
Yes.
You just be having bread for these shows, man.
Damn sure probably could have been backstage.
Might as well.
I took a picture with him. They said not to touch him, and then he reached his hand out. Yeah.
They said not to touch him?
They said don't touch him. I was like prepared not to touch him. Then he reached his hand out and shook my hand. I was like, oh, but they just told me not to touch you.
It's okay, mama.
Are you taller than him?
No.
Okay.
My hair is when it's in a puff, but
he that short?
Yeah, he's short.
He's short. That nigga is short.
He like Ja Rule short?
Bro, you seen Currency.
He's like,
you seen
Well, I knew he was short.
Currency looks taller than Kendrick on YouTube. Like if I look at Currency, we just watched the Currency video. Now we're looking at the Kendrick video. I feel like Currency is taller, but this nigga has short man posture.
Look at him.
You know what I mean?
Short man posture.
Yeah.
As he said that, he's walking up on the TV.
Like a little short man.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I'm excited, man. I think what I'm gonna do. I don't know if you guys want to join me, but I will be doing a listening.
Oh, so you're going to do a listen?
Come on.
Are we recording this?
Come on.
Are you recording
Absolutely.
Nah, what I would recommend is just to play the whole album through instead of stopping each song.
Well, you got to stop it and talk about it.
But why don't you? I would just, for the Sonics. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, you do got to talk about it.
Because you can't upload the video with all the music. It's going to get
flagged.
Yeah.
That's why you got to stop it and talk about it. You know what I mean? And that's why you cut some of the music in the video, and then you just post you play like a quick little 15 seconds. And then
that sucks. I feel like it kind of ruins the vibe.
People know what's up. They know you can't do that, so they've gotten accustomed.
No, I mean just like listen to the album. Period. Like when I listen to the album, I want to just.
Oh yeah, all the way through.
I feel that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that shit.
I'm excited for next month. The summer.
I'm with it. Hold the COVID.
We're gonna have
some.
Right? The last time that shit
hold the COVID.
Changed us forever.
Jesus Christ.
It changed y'all.
I'm gonna make it a thing. I'm gonna make it a thing, man. I think Scott said he's gonna pull up, man.
That'd be cool.
I inviting all you little dusty niggas to my fucking crib.
Shit.
So don't even fucking ask me when you hear this
Come
pod.
on, man. Don't do that.
I ask these dusty ass niggas, man.
Wow.
Who dusty?
You nigga, you dusty nigga.
That nigga.
If you just hearing this, I know it sounds like I said that about Raul, but if you're watching this, I said it to you.
Damn, that's funny.
You're not cute. You look dusty.
For sure.
Wow.
Oh man.
But we got a lot of more hot topics to go over, man.
Well, Future's supposedly dropping on April 29th. Jack Harlow's supposedly dropping on the 6th of May.
Tana drops April 27th.
Tana drops on the 27th of April. Wait,
Smart,
that's
man.
this Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kendrick Lamar obviously on the Friday the 13th in May. So that's all that's going on as far as drops.
Season drops.
Obviously, we really anticipating the Kendrick.
Absolutely.
So
I can't wait.
So yeah.
I'm so excited. I really can't wait. That's like my favorite.
I do. I'm anxious to hear what it's gonna sound
Me
like.
too.
I ain't gonna hold you. So we can't listen to this shit again. You want us to do that?
We gotta wait like last time.
No,
oh
I mean,
God,
because if you trying to get genuine reactions, see, he don't want to do it for his shit.
Bro, I was so fucking.
No, I'm trying to get genuine reactions. I'm not gonna listen to it until then.
Okay, all right.
I do it.
Not one song.
I'm not gonna listen to one fucking song. I can do that. You can't. You was over there about to fucking slit my fucking throat when we trying to listen to Isaiah Rashad.
So bad.
I get it, man. I get it, man.
Anyhow, so what are we gonna talk about next?
Coachella. You wanna talk about Coachella, Jazz?
Coachella's been cool. I like seeing the videos. I seen JT and what's that girl name? Young Miami did like a little dance off. That was cute.
Really?
Megan did her whole
she did a performance.
Plan B.
Did Plan B.
That. Ari, Earth Gang, Jid looked like he was killing it. He got some good pictures. I seen
Jid's fucking performance was tight.
No, Baby King's performance was fucking tight.
I didn't see that
his
one.
Cousin.
I wanted to see Big Sean
he
shit.
brought out his cousin the second time.
Yeah. They ain't even stream that part.
They didn't stream Baby King shit?
No, they didn't stream when he brought out Kendrick.
Word?
They cut it off.
I seen clips. That's wild.
Somebody else's phone filmed it. They filmed it. That was in the crowd.
They probably gonna get sued. Shit.
Wow. I wanted to see Big Sean shit. I heard that shit was hard. Watching that nigga rap Paradise like that.
I already performed with
acapella.
Janae Aiko too.
Yeah. You think they did 2088 shit?
I'm pretty sure.
God damn it.
I don't know. I might have to go to Coachella one time.
All right,
one
go ahead.
time.
Save now.
Yeah, I know. You gotta wait. Like
unless
I
you're
plan
gonna
that
win
shit
one
out.
of these sweepstakes, we like go to Coachella for the rest of your life.
2024.
That's gonna probably be the only trip you do next year.
Yeah, that shit is.
Facts.
That shit expensive as fuck.
It really is.
Them sets was amazing though. Like how the sets look and the stage and how the DJs was set up.
Yeah.
And all the screens. Like that shit was hard.
I feel like Coachella they just have to do so because they got so much. I feel like Coachella gets pressure from so many festivals now that they have to like show they dominance.
Yeah,
like,
they
we're
gotta
the
be
fucking
We're
patriots
the
of this
ones,
fucking
bitch.
shit.
We really like
It's our
that.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might definitely have to go one time.
Man, let
Get
me
me a
know how
little
it is,
VIP
goddamn.
ticket.
Yeah.
I definitely.
VIP too?
Yes, if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go.
This nigga jazz. Boy.
I gotta be free from all the people.
Mm-hmm.
Get behind the stage. Finesse.
Nah, I'm still trying to see. I'm still trying to see the Big Sean performance. I ain't know Baby King perform. I want to see that one. I saw the Jid one streamed. Apparently he performed Friday, and I was watching it on YouTube because YouTube was streaming a lot of it.
Yeah, they did the live.
And then they streamed it again like Sunday morning, and I was like, oh, or Saturday morning. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, they did like 2 weekends. Coachella was streaming it on YouTube. Isaiah Rashad performed.
Yeah, he
I seen Doechii on there too.
Bruh, he had a moment where, like, mind you, this is the first public appearance from this nigga since the fucking leaked video and shit.
Yeah.
And before he even came out, it was just this montage video that played of clips from like different podcasts and radio interviews,
social media,
people
Twitter.
talking about, you know, the video and shit. But
I didn't even know the game said anything.
Yeah, he did.
The game?
Yeah. Oh, he was on Drink Champs.
Oh.
But yeah, he just. But most of the clips are from people that was saying, you know, speaking in a positive light in regards to what happened to
how
him.
his streams went up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was just talking about, you know, watching this man, you know, who he fucking with bother you, da da da. Ooh. So it was cool how that was
addressed
his way of addressing
Yeah.
it. Just came out and performed, man.
And got straight to the music. They didn't say shit.
Yeah. So that was
I
cool.
appreciate that. You know,
That was cool. Yeah, I'm glad he didn't do like no crazy stupid
I gotta
shit.
say something, and then
do like a notepad or
Put it on Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad he brought Doechii out to do Crazy. She been killing it.
Oh yeah, that was tight to see Tampa on the Coachella stage.
It's literally like watching Tampa on the stage.
Yeah. Nah, she would took her ass up there and start cranking. I'd be like, all right, now Doechii, you are a hilarious spirit, girl.
I'll be like, show you right, baby girl.
She do that, it's over.
Doechii probably can't even crank.
Can't you? I'm about to say, can Doechii crank?
I don't think she crank.
Doechii, can you crank? Let us know in the comments.
She might be able to Sanchez, but I don't think she can crank.
She look like she's Sanchez.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
she look like a Sanchez.
I feel like she's Sanchez.
She look like a Sanchez.
Cranking takes a little bit extra, expertise.
You gotta know. You gotta be pop.
You gotta have that soft toe. You gotta have that. You know what I mean? You gotta have that. You gotta have that soft toe.
You could crank.
You gotta have that soft toe, man.
You can crank.
Hell yeah, I crank. I can do all that shit, man.
I gotta see this for myself.
Yeah, you'll find out one day. You'll find out one day. You'll find out one day.
I'm gonna have a phone now.
You'll find out one day.
You gotta crank the Crazy though.
What?
I'm not cranking no fucking Crazy.
We're gonna crank the roller? Oh, you talking about the song?
Yeah.
I thought you talking about the artist.
Oh no.
Shouts out, Crazy.
Yeah.
You know, nigga like in a wheelchair, hair all white.
Yeah.
He got a song called it's supposed to be like it's called Release My Niggas, but like based off of like Feliz Navidad. Release my niggas.
Are you serious?
Release my niggas. Yeah. I'm dead ass serious.
I'm pulling that shit up as soon as I leave.
I'll put a show right now on YouTube, bro.
Where's my niggas? Damn.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass serious.
Wow.
Oh.
He in a wheelchair in it?
No. He was I guess walking at this time.
Wow. All I know is come on and drink a pee-pee.
I played that shit at the skating rink.
Oh, I'm so mad I missed that.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that, but
Oh
you know,
my
we ain't
God.
talking about
we
that.
talking about it right now. How was it?
Hey, that shit was going, man.
Really?
That shit was going. Shit, nigga Derek popped up on me. A couple of my homeboys popped up on me. I didn't even know they was coming. That nigga Vern popped up.
That's cool.
So it was cool to see people come out.
My ass definitely
They was
fell
reacting to the
asleep.
little story I posted.
Yeah, I did text your ass. She ain't text me back.
I was knocked the fuck out. I got out after
fucking-
doing the podcast,
you're
and I was
fucking
like, I'm gonna
flaker,
take
bro.
me a nap. That nap did not.
It's all good, cause apparently, when at the end of the night, when I got everything back in my car and came back to say goodbye to the people and collect my ducats, they was like, oh, we don't know when, but you coming back very, very soon.
Yes, that's what I
And
wanted to
then
hear.
Somebody was like, man, some people saying you was better than the DJ that's already there.
Nigga,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
told you the DJ that was there sucks.
This one nigga came up as soon as I was done. As soon as I said it was the last song, nigga came up to the side. Hey, bro. Hey, what's your name is, cuz? Hey, cuz you the best motherfucking DJ that I was in this bitch, dog. The other nigga be playing shit. It don't even have no motherfucking words in it. I was like, he goes, you coming back next week? I was like, look, man, I don't say.
Hey.
I just want y'all to hear this shit real quick.
Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to the. Wait, hit okay so I can see how old this is.
2016.
2016.
2016.
Yeah. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are watching a video by
Tampa, Florida.
Florida's own Crazy, the man that brought you smoke a lot of weed, get burnt lips. But yeah, he.
That's the bar. That's the bar.
Smoke a lot of weed.
He brought.
He also did.
You don't want to leave the club.
He also did the original Super Bowl, the Bucks
the
anthem.
Go Bucks.
The Roll 'em.
Yeah, roll 'em. And he brought you 2016's Release My Niggas.
Release. Look at this black and white shit.
J-
aka blocker. That's his worstest man. He looks like he is in a wheelchair. You don't have enough money for that.
Look how beat up that case is.
Is that
That's Tampa Tony.
nigga? Is that Tampa Tony?
He out now.
Oh yeah, damn.
Hey man,
Is this him going to get Tampa Tony? What the
well,
fuck?
Tampa Tony got pardoned by Obama.
Yeah, that's what it was. I remember that
Yeah,
happening.
Tampa Tony got pardoned.
This nigga is No. No. This
Come
what
on,
in the
bro.
Casamigos is this? Release my niggas. I play this on Christmas. Hey, you have a Christmas party? This shit gotta get played. I put a bail for all my niggas.
Hey man, cut this off.
Yo, what? No. I bet the inner Spanish of you just was feeling that.
Hey, man, that shit.
It was not.
That shit kind of gold.
Release
That shit
my
kind of gold.
niggas.
Fuck what y'all talking. That shit kind of gold, bro.
Release
That shit
my
go?
niggas.
That shit
All
kind of
right,
gold.
next Christmas party.
Next Christmas party. That
I'll play it
shit
for
need
y'all
to be
since it
played.
Release my
Goddamn.
nigga.
You could carry Wayne to that. You
Oh yeah,
definitely
you
Release
can
my
definitely
nigga.
play that bitch.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So this
Well,
gave
since
y'all.
we talk about Tampa, let's talk about this Tampa Music Festival that happened with Kaya.
What was the name of the festival?
I don't even know. I think it was like some secret like festival type.
Yeah,
deal
I ain't
going on.
even know that
I
shit
just
was
seen
going
a bunch
on.
of Tampa niggas, and I was like, "Young AJ, what is going
Oh,
on?"
y'all don't know young AJ like that, right? Y'all know like
You
young
don't
AJ
want to
like
drink?
Come on.
Fuck you then. You don't want to smoke? Fuck you then.
Hey, damn.
Like
I like them
what
old about that life.
boy?
Hey.
That shit slide.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, it's an amazing ass song. But
Yeah. Good love.
deserves a no.
That shit good.
Our
man.
step
shit
team
good as
came
hell.
out to that song.
Say what?
Our step team came out to that song.
You was on the step team?
I was the captain, bitch.
Show us something. Show us
I
something.
was the captain, bitch.
You talking about you want to see me crank? I want to see you fucking do a
She
step
the
team.
one that come out and then she just be like,
She started that shit out.
move the hair from the eye.
We y'all do.
Oh man, let me find out Jazz a big stepper.
I am a big stepper.
Damn.
Yes. Anyhow, I've seen a lot of people talk about how Kaya, they was not happy that she was here.
Well, one,
Some people were
let's
happy
kinda-
that she was here.
Let's kind of give a little bit of context and history to that. Back during 2017, during Hurricane Irma,
Real bad hurricane.
people were talking about, you asked her a question about, is she worried about the hurricane and people in Tampa? She was like, fuck all of them people.
Monkeys.
Fuck all of them monkeys. I hope they drown. I hope Irma come and drown y'all ass.
I remember.
So I'm sure that, I'm not sure what may have happened since then. I'm not sure she pieced it up with some of the people that she was cool with.
Doubt it.
Or whatever. But somebody booked her and she performed.
Can't wait.
And of course, she has a classic song.
She got a bunch of classics on
I think
for
I
the
seen
women.
her, Tom G and her supposed to do a remix to Can't Wait.
For real?
That's what I seen.
I hope not.
Since this whole her coming down to the city thing happened.
Dum, 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 in, so clean, just step, so clean.
I can hear Tom G on that though.
Don't nobody want to hear that shit no more.
They'll bring it back.
don't wanna
They'll
hear
probably
that
change
shit.
up the beat though and sample the song. That's what I see.
Tom G like,
happening.
bro, no.
I'm not about to rap on that shit. What's his name? FTI Rod rapped on that bitch.
For real.
Anyway,
That's cool.
I used to play basketball with him in
You
middle
play
school.
basketball with all the niggas.
I'm trying to tell you, I live around all these little
Hometown.
dope ass niggas, bro. You know what I mean? I'm out here, real
Next
like.
time they have a festival like that, though, I'm going because that shit look cool. Like all the Tampa.
well, we
niggas
gotta
is
know
out
about
there.
it first.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be stalking. QC Media obviously knew something.
Ain't like y'all ain't gonna know
everywhere.
none of the damn songs anyway.
Nigga, what?
I know she was doing Don't Trust No Nigga. I saw them girls in the crowd rapping that shit.
You put your trust in that nigga? Like you act like I ain't from Tampa. hometown. I know them Kaya songs for sure.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I don't know what the name of the festival was, but
Me neither.
I don't know how I feel about her performing in Tampa.
Or her being here in Tampa.
I mean, you could be here. She probably got family here, but still, you
Yeah.
can't sell out.
You
on
would
Tampa.
have never thought she would have sold Tampa out the way people was on that stage with her.
Yeah, like that.
She shout out
we ain't
all of
forget.
Tampa in the song K Wayne, like all of Tampa, every
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah, but she recorded that shit before she took off.
Yeah.
And now she,
But she ain't making no music though, so.
nah, fuck that.
Well, on
Fuck
to
that.
lighter Tampa news. Tom G performed at Tally Hoes.
Yeah, they done remodeled Tally Ho Pub, man. That's to be like me and a thing.
Shit right there on 56, nigga.
I've
Might have to
never
pull
been
up.
to
Me and the
Tally
thing used to
Ho.
pull up. Used to pull up. You know what I mean? Be amongst just people watch and drink.
I've
you know what I
never
mean?
been there.
Never been?
And
Oh,
I
that
live
shit
down the
is.
street.
That shit is swinging all the
On
time.
Saturday nights,
No, it's
I see
niggas.
the parking lot just
Oh, no.
looking stupid.
I want to understand the age range of people that be in that motherfucker. It's like.
Don't say that.
Oh no, they be in that bitch.
Damn.
Like I'm gonna say it's
Yep.
anywhere between. If you catch niggas in there that's like 25 through 29, they in there knocking some old hoes down. Tell you that right now. They be on it. I'm saying that shit. They in there cougar shopping.
Oh my god.
They cougar to say, "Hey, come take me to the bar. I want to go out tonight." That's where they go with they cougar. I'm telling you.
I know.
All them niggas that got lawn services, them niggas that got lawn services, shit like
lawn
that. They be in that
services.
bitch drinking and holler at them old ass hoes in the and knocking their ass down. And that shit be this crazy thing is like when I used to go to the Boys and Girls Club, a lot of those type of people used to work at the Boys and Girls Club. Mm-hmm. So I'm so used to seeing like older ass people like that.
Yeah.
So that shit just felt like back in my
Family.
childhood. I don't say family, but that shit just felt like back where I used to grow up. So when I be in that bitch, it's just like, damn, like this shit is crazy. Just seeing certain people in here. But at the same time, the motherfuckers be staring at your ass like, hey, what the fuck you got going on? You know what I mean? You going in a little too fresh. You like, what the fuck you got going on? Why you in here? Whose young man is you?
Who's
Young man.
Who is your sugar mama? Where she at?
Tell me, they be in there, man. They be in there. Jazz, you walk your ass in there.
No.
Hey, what's happening, baby?
Get
What's it
scooped
about
up
me?
with some nigga with some
I
lavender
imagine.
square toe shoes.
You thirsty, baby? You want something to drink?
That I don't
Nigga
need.
gonna have on
Sure. I'll take a drink.
the wide leg pastel pants
Nothing with the creases
with
You
the,
look
with
like
the
you one
Steve
of them.
Harvey square toes.
and the hat.
You look like you one of them Isaiah Rashad lovers.
Nigga.
You didn't think I knew about that, huh?
I took my last one to one of them concerts last year.
Oh my God. Shut up.
me and Katrina, we went to the concert in St. Pete at the Janice.
The
It was a little too live for me, so I was at the bar. But I let her have her good time.
Yeah, you know, I can't stand up all that damn time like that. You know?
You know, my sciatic pain get to acting up.
Jesus.
It's like, well, I mean,
I'm mad
now that you
y'all-
have my interest,
Now that you have
I
my
guess I can go
interest.
for a drink or two.
I'm done. But they got good food in there.
I don't know. I never had food in there, but I just had drinks.
I know Firehouse is right there, and they got the wings on deck.
Yeah, I never had that Firehouse. Oh no. Talking about- yeah, I had
Firehouse
Firehouse.
right next door. Tell
No, I think that's.
because it's Firehouse.
You sure?
Because if you go down the street, it's Tally Ho's and Firehouse, and then Checkers. Right
So
down
Tally
56.
Ho was further down, like closer to King.
You can go to Wendy's.
Oh, I'm thinking of.
You can
okay.
go to Wendy's or McDonald's.
Yeah.
You know I live over there, so I know. I'm like, I don't remember Firehouse being over here. I
Yeah,
would've
you're right.
Definitely been
Firehouse
there
is closer. My bad. It's closer to the bush.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the wings do go though. Okay.
That's very true. You can go to Checkers down the street though.
I know anybody else listening like, all right, guys.
Or Burger
I don't
King.
stay in Tampa. Talk about
This
something
is on
else.
56. If you need to know, and you can go down Bush and find
Yeah.
56.
Apparently, but what we was talking about was Tom G basically tore it down.
Yeah.
Did a lot of his classics.
Packed out.
Really packed out. It was like a packed show. It was cool to see him rap and like stop rapping and then people finish the bars. You know what I'm saying? So he really got his flowers because I haven't seen him like perform in a long time. He'll like do club appearances and shit and show up, but as far as seeing him perform, I haven't seen that in
Is
a long
G
time.
gonna go to a sneaker ball?
Is who?
G.
There's a sneaker ball?
He always have a sneaker ball.
Sneaker ball.
I mean,
Yeah, he be throwing
ball.
sneaker balls.
Yeah, like every year.
Sneaker balls. That's crazy. Pause.
You know, I don't know. I doubt it. But
I doubt it.
you know, I might pull up. Who knows?
I think Tyree, where he shoot at, that studio is ran by like Tom G and his people. So I guess they was in there just talking about the barbecue, and Tyree was like, "Hey man, we can do a barbecue off." You know what I mean? And he said, "Tom G like, say less, fuck nigga. Say less, fuck nigga." It's like,
Oh
boy.
That raspy ass voice.
Yeah, you know, hey, you see he be doing his cooking TikToks, man.
Oh yeah,
He be cooking.
I ain't gonna hold you. Some of that shit be looking live.
Have y'all ever seen? Y'all know that Trick Daddy got a cooking show now?
Yeah, I seen
Bitch, I got my pots. That's the name of the show.
Yeah,
Bitch, I got my pots.
Not bitch, I got my pots.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall on the last one I seen. I was like, what the fuck?
So
And that
weird.
nigga CEO on that bitch too.
And you know they in Miami, so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, what else, man? ASAP Rocky arrested.
Yeah, they didn't arrest
Is that
him.
real? Is that true?
Yes, they
Yeah, he
arrested him
definitely
after he
got-
got from Barbados.
He got booked.
What did he do?
He shot a nigga, allegedly.
Man, you gotta
that he
chill
shot
out, bro. You got
somebody,
son on the
like-
way, bro.
The person said
I
he got
highly
shot like
doubt.
4 times.
I highly doubt he did.
They went and raided that nigga house too while he was in jail. And then he was out on bail. Like
I'd be so embarrassed somebody raided my
50
crib.
something. Right?
They start throwing shit all over the fucking place. Now you like, man, I gotta clean this shit up
They don't
Nigga,
come to
it's gonna
clean
look exactly the same. The fuck you-
in my room.
in my room. Broken
And
glass.
when they put this shit all over the living room,
They're
it's
gonna
like,
come in the
damn.
room and be like, somebody's been in here already.
Like, Terry, did you already raid this area?
Did you already raid?
Got the schedules mixed up, man.
Oh my god.
Supposed to raid on Tuesday. He came on Monday.
I can't.
Oh man.
I cannot. But they need to leave ASAP Rocky alone. It started with the whole room. Y'all seen the rumors?
The rumors was
I was
crazy. The
so
rumors was wild.
mad that they was like,
yeah.
this nigga cheated on Rihanna. I'm like, this nigga ain't
I was
cheat
about
on
to say
Rihanna.
something. I was like, nah, I ain't falling for it.
This nigga ain't cheat on Rihanna? Rihanna?
Yeah.
Listen, anybody get cheated on now. Cut
You're
it out.
right, because
Anybody
Beyonce got
on.
cheated on. Ain't nobody saying.
Anybody
Yeah,
get cheated
anybody
on.
can get cheated on.
You
I
know-
agree.
Get cheated on.
But
I don't know if you ever heard this, Jazz, but you know they say ain't nothing better than pussy than new pussy. But but that's what you know. But I didn't believe it.
Mr.
Me
Plan B
neither.
strikes again.
Especially since they just announced that they're together. Rihanna just announced.
Hey
that.
man, in the words of Trisha Thompson, it don't matter.
I guess.
You hear me?
The words of Tristan
It don't
Thompson.
matter.
Out of all the niggas.
Jesus.
That nigga heard the song "Love Yours" by J. Cole and turned it off immediately.
Wow.
Speaking of other crazy news, Trey Songz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen him try to lift that girl boob.
Yeah,
I
man.
was like, that's wild. Like, you Trey Songz, nigga. Like, you could just have bitches coming to you. They want your
And she
ass.
was a regular looking school
She-
teacher white woman
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't know.
That's embarrassing to have that happen to you in front of a bunch of different people. that
And
you
then
probably
niggas are
don't
yelling,
know.
tits out. I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
like
come on,
what?
Yeah,
That's some
That shit
frat
wild.
boy shit.
yeah, man. The accusations about to get another
Part 2. Shit, part 4 or 5 now, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
shit about
is
this nigga for a
wild.
long time.
Yeah.
Why cute niggas be doing stupid shit? I don't get it.
No, you gonna have to answer that. As a medium ugly nigga, I know nothing about that.
That's the medium.
You gotta start dating medium ugly niggas.
Medium ugly nigga with some nice clothes,
Oh my god.
make you laugh. Fucking time of your life.
Y'all don't care about our face like that. Y'all don't be caring about our face like that. Y'all don't care.
Where his pockets hitting on?
How tall is he? How strong is he? Can he cook? Or can he buy food?
Can he cook is a big one for me. Like,
You don't give a fuck if he cook. What if he can
nigga,
buy? What if he can buy? What if he can
I've
buy?
been spoiled.
If he got the bread, if he got the bread.
You better know how to cook. Go buy the fucking food. Like, I don't care.
Oh my god.
No, it's nothing. A home cooked meal is so good. Like, you ever order food from Uber and then the food be weak as fuck and you be mad that you spent your money on that compared to you actually cooking the food yourself?
And then
I spent my money on food that I bought and cooked it. I was like, why did I spend my money on this shit? I should just went and got some damn.
Damn.
So basically, you can't cook.
So you don't be cooking, basically.
I cook, but sometimes
well.
every time I cook, it don't hit. Sometimes I mean,
I'm
listen,
sorry.
I'm not a top
Oh boy,
cook.
snitching on himself.
I'm not a top cook, man. You know what I mean? I
When I
know,
cook, shit be wet.
I know my go-tos. You know what I mean?
Chick-fil-A.
I could bust a,
We
I
know
could
it's
bust,
Chick-fil-A.
I could bust a mean Alfredo. You know what I mean?
See, you got some.
I could bust out,
Oh man, I think anybody could bust an Alfredo.
and I'm anybody, goddamn. So they were shaming my game,
Oh my god.
but I can buy, goddamn. I know where to get the good shit. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
Well,
Is we eating? Is we not?
not me though.
Stay hungry then. You know what I mean?
I won't stay hungry.
Stay the fuck hungry then. You gotta cook to be with me. You gotta know how to cook.
It's definitely a requirement.
Oh, brother.
Hey man, everybody can have their preferences, man.
Yeah, that's one of them. That's one of mine.
So you couldn't. So basically, you couldn't talk to a nigga that ain't had no arms. That's what you telling me. Like you'll discriminate against niggas who ain't got no arms because a nigga with arms can't cook.
And he listen to Lil B, wonton soup. And he do the cooking dance with his nubs.
Oh my God.
His shoulder nubs.
You know what? Because
Wonton soup.
that would suck. Because if he only used his feet to like do stuff.
Yikes.
Yeah, don't bring that shit over here. So me and my man, we made
for no potlucks.
we
made pies.
No.
And we made the crust. It's all handmade.
Foot made.
All right.
Put his foot in it.
He put his foot in it, on it, around
That's
it.
nasty. Yeah, I ain't dating no nigga that ain't got no arms. There you go.
It's fucked up, man. Tell you right now, any nigga that listen to this with no arms, wish he had arms with hands and fingers to do this to you. Fuck you, Jazz.
To do this.
The fuck?
Oh my God.
We just lost
all the disability.
10% of our listeners right now.
All the people with disabilities.
Can't believe she talks about my disability.
It's a nigga with no arms right now. It says Google delete beatsnchill podcast from our listeners. The fuck? Shit. Thanks, Jazz. Black China is still relevant. Apparently, she was threatened to kill Kylie.
That shit is wild.
Hey,
that's wild.
She was choking Rob with an iPhone cord, put a gun to that nigga. Oh my gosh.
That's wild.
That just mean that them Kardashians punks, man. They punks. And Black China, we in that bit beating y'all ass.
Rob definitely soft. Because when that nigga was laid up in his robe, y'all remember that?
No, what happened?
Oh, come on, man. When the nigga was fucking Black China and he put his robe on and laid up in it and took the little selfie.
I don't remember that.
Oh, man. I know y'all remember that shit.
Nigga
had a little Versace robe and he took a little picture. Nigga was laid up. Nigga hit one of these. Took that fucking picture.
I just laid pipe
in your baby mama.
They got like 3 black people in their family right now, right? Kanye, Travis, and
no.
You gotta mention the kids too.
Yeah,
you got Tristan Thompson too.
Oh.
Tristan Thompson still relevant in that?
Yeah, he's still married. He's still married to what's his name?
Wow.
He was. You didn't see the clip where like Kim was like, "Chloe, come look at this," and then you see fucking Tristan like, "What you talking about? What you talking about?" That nigga looked scared as shit when she said that shit.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
You got the kids. They got half black kids now, so you got all the Kanye kids, all the Chloe kids,
Travis,
Kylie kids, and then of course the amount of a black penis that has been taken over there by fucking the other sis.
Sheesh.
Might as well make those guys part of the family.
Oh yeah, because Devin Booker hitting
Devin Booker,
Kendall.
Ben Simmons.
Damn.
We keep going, man.
I guess they invited to the barbecue, huh?
No. Not at all.
Yeah, nah.
That's crazy.
I could care less.
Why is the baby fighting his artist?
Oh, you saw how that nigga snuck that boy?
Yeah.
Walked past him and came with that hook? That nigga was ready for that shit. That nigga was big, too. That's how I know the baby can fight. You be punching niggas like that?
Yeah.
You don't care about a nigga's size. That nigga he was like 6'4".
Do you think the baby works out?
He got to.
He looked like he got like prison workout fitness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree.
But like, when does he find the time to fucking work out? Because I feel like he lives like that rap star life. Like, nigga, I'm out here. I pop pills. I smoke weed.
You think he be doing all
I
that
drink.
I don't know about pills.
Yeah.
He definitely smoked.
I feel like he pop a pill. And,
well, it might be a steroid pill.
The way
that nigga's buff.
The way he was trying to kiss that girl, that very, very fucking pillish. I'll tell you that right now. That nigga was on a beam, boy.
Popping animal.
That nigga, like, when you see that, like the bottom row of teeth is sticking out, like this pill.
I mean, well, he do look like a PT Cruiser, so his bottom row already kind of just protruding already.
Hey, what if he heard our podcast? He was like, "Hey, I'll fight any one of you fuck niggas from the beatsnchill podcast."
I was like, "Jit,
we nominating Darius." All right, that's cool. I got to do that. Ready to get that shit right now, nigga. right now, nigga.
My
Our videographer, man.
My nigga Fofo say fuck you, nigga.
Oh my god.
He gonna drink a fucking gallon of fucking almond milk and beat your ass.
Not a gallon of almond milk.
Say he got a nigga named Fofo. I'm straight on that. I'm straight on that. Wait, what else you go by? God.
Say you always watching.
Did y'all see Mike Tyson beat up that nigga on the plane?
Very damn sure did. And
Ding
that's
that
what that
nigga
motherfucker
head
did.
up, boy.
Like, what kind of idiot does that? I wouldn't, bruh.
People need to leave Mike Tyson alone, cause ain't that the
Of
second
course.
time somebody messed with that nigga and he ended up like hugging the first person? But this one, got them.
Apparently, he was in the plane seat next to him, and
Mike Tyson is on the non-cancelable list.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So, unless he, like, rapes someone, he's not getting canceled. He will punch the shit out your ass.
Mm-hmm. And everybody be like, yeah.
Y'all better stop. That nigga ain't too far removed now. Y'all better cut that shit out. That kumbaya shit he on. You see, all it took was just one little more nagging from a white person.
yep.
And booyaka, bitch.
I would never want to be hit by Mike Tyson.
Piece that shit up.
What fucking Roy Jones say? Still hurt. Still hurt.
You see when he was describing that boy like, hey, like he was reliving it in the moment.
Yes, sir. I'd probably shit on myself if I was playing around and Mike Tyson got frustrated and charged at me.
Oof.
I'd probably shit on I would probably be stink the whole entire flight. Oh my God. I just shot on myself, bro. It's like dookie in my drawers right now. It's crazy.
Wow.
What's his Dwayne Haskins, rest in peace, parents not attending his funeral because I heard
they ain't met his wife.
They don't want that to be the first time they meet her.
Yeah, that's real sad to have happen. Like,
But it's kind of petty.
Yeah, I don't think that's the time to be like, I ain't trying to meet somebody. That's your son's funeral.
They probably don't like her. That's probably what it is.
That's the first thing I
that's
thought.
what I was thinking too. Like, you ain't met her this whole time.
I mean,
a white woman?
Listen, I find it hard to believe that.
Asking,
I find it hard to believe that any black man is going to marry a black woman and she ain't met his people yet.
Yeah.
So she's a white woman.
She probably not black.
Peruvian.
Y'all so stupid.
Oh man.
You were just white yesterday. but yeah, man, that's kind of.
Yeah, it sucks.
It sucks, man. But I mean, I'm gonna be on the side of black. Sorry, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I do think that, I mean, for the wife, I do feel like, that sucks if she probably a good person, you know what I'm saying? And she got to like deal with that on her own. So it's kind of, I can see where she could probably feel some type of connection or just like, damn, I would at least I'm trying to get the family involved. I don't want to, I'm not excluding y'all motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I'm hoping it don't have nothing to do with money though.
Yeah, that'd be
Like, I hope that ain't like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Terrence Martin.
We just talked about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought, you know what I thought? I thought I was reading Terrence J. Even though I said Terrence, I'm like, what the fuck Terrence J got going on?
That's so random.
See here.
It's your boy.
Megan interview with Gail.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I seen the clip of it.
I seen the clip too.
He really told her to dance, bitch. I was like, no.
I mean, it said it in the court documents.
Yeah, I thought that shit was cap though. I ain't gonna hold you.
It sound like some bullshit.
But
she was crying. I felt so sad for Megan watching that little clip.
Man. Yeah.
I'm like, she about to just.
I kind of wish they didn't. I don't know how I feel about her going and doing an interview.
Yeah.
Not because I mean.
Let the shit finish first, out of court.
It's not even that. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like once you go to Gail, the shit kind of get a little trash. It start getting messy. You know what I'm saying?
Then R. Kelly go to Gail.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I mean, if I was working for R. Kelly, I would have been like, do not do that.
Do not go to Gail.
But I mean,
it's like going to
I wouldn't work for R. Kelly, so. But I think, I just think anytime you go to Gail, it just gets messy, bro.
It's about to. I can tell it's about to get crazy after this interview. You know, it's about to be clips, Twitter memes.
I do feel like once it's resolved, and let's say Tory is found guilty, this, that, and the third, I feel like there's gonna be like an overflux of like black women separating themselves from black men. Like, fuck all you niggas. We not talking to y'all for a whole fucking 24
You mean
48
even
hours.
more than Dave
Oh, it's gonna
Chappelle
be
and J. Cole?
It's gonna be worse. gonna be worse.
I agree.
They finna hate us, boy. Even the niggas don't even listen to Tory Lanez like that. They finna be like, fuck you too.
This for Megan, bitch.
And
Speaking of interviews, you know,
interracial dating will continue.
They interviewed Chris Rock's mom.
What?
Who?
Somebody, I don't know who it was, but they interviewed Chris Rock's mom about how he got slapped. And then she was like, when Will slapped him, he slapped all of us. And I was like, oh,
Not
shit.
the whole family.
Because you know, like, basically Chris Rock was like, if y'all want to hear me talk, I need the bag.
Right.
So now they trying to circumvent that and gonna try to talk to the nigga mama.
Everybody else around the family. I
Yeah.
guess his brother had already said something too. So.
Oh, he said,
His
fuck
brother fire hot.
Yeah.
He's ready to fade everybody.
Slapped
Like, nigga, it's 10 of us, nigga. It's more than just 2 Rock brothers.
Oh,
Basically.
it's 10 of them. Goddamn.
You know, black folk back then was fucking. You know what I mean?
That's true. That is true. Good Lord.
So yeah, man, they out here with the interviews, but that Megan thing caught me off guard.
Yeah, it just popped out. I was like, okay,
I was
so
like, oh,
we gonna get the TT tomorrow.
3 bags.
On Monday.
Usher at grand opening for Flippers roller.
Boogie.
Yeah, I ain't know that boy like that on the skates.
I've seen him
niggas
sing
will
it.
surprise you. Okay, black people will surprise you at the talents that they have.
That's true.
Black people are world elite skaters
That's
as a
it.
whole.
Yeah.
Me, I am not. I have
No,
the
Derek, I seen you out there last week.
I had the goofiest takeoff, man. You play the song. Oh shit! I had to realize I was like, man, I can't just start off cool. You know what I mean? Because I can't. When I pull up, you know what I mean. I knew what the crowd was gonna be like, so I kind of dressed, make sure the hoes was like, okay, who that? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Make sure my hair was right, had the right, had my fit on. You know what I'm saying? That the hoes when you turn, they see that nose and like, oh, okay, like.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
it. When they see the nose,
You see that note, they're like, oh, okay, so
Just like
he
Tupac.
like artistic, like he like dangerous.
The nose rig always
The
be
nose
artistic.
ring?
Yeah, the nose ring. You know what I mean? So I'm over here trying to get the looks. When the hoes look, you kind of get like the looks like, all right, you trying to trying to skate all cool. But that takeoff, boy, lost the hose. It was one move I did that I knew lost the hose. A girl, she was like skating or whatever, and then she like went kind of like past me, and I was like, whoa.
that boy ain't had no control. She,
Whoa.
The
She was
fins
like,
is out. The fins.
but I kind of like grabbed her a little bit, like, whoa, shit. Oh, you know what I mean?
Oh,
and she's
my
like, oh.
God.
she immediately like, he can't handle this.
Yeah, I was just like, damn. Like, how do you? It's like the cool got kicked out of your walk. You know what I mean? Like now I'm over here skating. Like, oh shit.
Your skating.
I'm exposed now.
How you felt about the event anyway, since you was there?
It was good. We didn't talk about this last time. No, we didn't.
You didn't say
talk
anything.
It was a good event, man. It was cool. I was nervous as fuck though, because I was like, I'm so used to going to United States as like an employee for a school program, after school, summer
Yeah.
program. So I'm not used to hearing the curse words. So when you was playing, I think he played Pussy Talk, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, Raul, I gotta warn my nigga Raul. So I'm trying to like get his attention. This nigga's just like, Pussy Talk, on that Pussy Talk, he just in this shit. I'm like, oh, I can't get this nigga. And I'm over trying to look and see like who are the people that work here that's paying attention to him and see if they mad. And they over there dancing to him like, oh, I guess they can play curse words. But I was just like, oh shit, my nigga fucking up.
That
He gotta
is
play
so
edits. Like I'm
hilarious.
trying to get my nigga like, yo, he's so,
I'm pretty sure Raul knew what he could play.
that motherfucker was. I was like, this nigga is feeling it.
I was enjoying myself.
He picked up the mic. I would never pick up the mic at Beats Chill
Oh,
and
you
talk like
picked
that.
up the
I
mic?
had to
He
put
picked up the mic.
He
That nigga, I
he
feel like that
gave
nigga
a
was.
little yo.
That nigga went to his R&B bag, right? And this nigga was like, yo, stop looking at her, man. Go over there and ask her. I'm like, man, this nigga over here, man.
Wow.
They lucky they don't serve alcohol. I would have been that bitch.
Wow. You know what?
Yo, baby,
Low-key, they
what's
should
good,
serve
baby?
alcohol.
What's good, baby? You
That
know what I
R&B
mean?
bag was heavy too.
It was,
boy.
man. It was good.
Golly, I ain't want to get out of there.
They turned the lights down too. I was like, yo,
Yeah, that shit. That
that
shit
was
cool.
it was a vibe.
Yeah, next time I'll be there for
She
sure.
lying.
They
She gonna
talked
fall
about.
asleep, man.
I like going skating.
They talked
sir.
about having like an all R&B night, having me do like an R&B.
Oh, they do that
night.
on Thursdays, right?
Yeah, I think so. So they was like, man, you can come do the R&B night because you was playing the R&B. And if that's the case, I'm playing hella flips and remixes and shit. That shit finna be live.
Shit was cool, man. Shit was cool. I mean, it's a Tampa staple, United Skates.
Yeah.
Off Armenia. So for any of our out of towners who listen to the podcast, when you come through to Tampa and you're gonna be here Sunday night, that's a spot you want to go to.
United
9 to 12.
States is like our Cascade. Like,
Yeah.
It really is.
Oh, the motherfuckers in there, boy.
Been there forever.
It was one couple. You could tell it was like plus 50 plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
They
it was
just
sliding.
They was like face to face, just two-stepping around the rink, and then somebody came and fell into their ass, and they fell, and the dude got up, was like, man, what the fuck? I was over there just people watching like a motherfucker. Like, this is some funny shit.
And she was pissed. She got him.
oh my God.
That shit was
Falling
hilarious.
sucks. Skating is horrible.
Not for a girl. I feel like for a girl, it's not that bad. For a guy, and you a grown ass guy.
When you fall and you a dude, when
You lose
when you
one.
a girl and you fall, niggas be like, oh, let me help you up.
Yeah.
You a dude and you fall, you be like,
I mean, if
tough break, nigga.
And if I'm being on my people watch perv bag, seeing that ass hit the ground is quite. No, matter of fact, let me switch. So this nigga was playing some shit, and I had never seen this at United Skates. The girls started going to the middle, and they was like on the skates, bent over, touching the ground. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I didn't expect that either.
I said, okay.
She was definitely bouncing ass on the skate.
Might throw that in my twice a month bag for United Skates. Might have to save a 20 for that. That shit. Hey, listen. That shit was amazing to see. I'm like, oh, the ladies are in
Those
here,
are your pros.
and all of them. I don't know if it was just the way they were skating. I don't know if it makes y'all situate y'all legs a certain way, but every girl in there had ass. It was a girl in there. I don't know if she was white. I don't know if she was
fair skinned.
Fair skin as a motherfucker, but boy, she had the cheeks out in them shorts, man. And every time she kept rolling by, I just felt like she was in like some Mariah Carey video, and I was just like, just seeing her.
Yeah, because she was just gliding. She wasn't really moving much, but
Yeah,
she was just
I
going.
was just like, damn, is that what? Am I in love right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm in a fucking movie.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was. Hey, you gotta go, Jay. You should have went, man. You would have had a good time.
I would.
But you're a capper, so it's all good. But
oh man.
So this is XOXO Carnival at Armature Works.
It's like
Lil
another
Jon
festival.
is headlining it. Lil Jon is headlining it, is what I saw.
Oh, it's at Armature Works.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be outside, I'm assuming.
I ain't never been.
And Dead Mouse, I think.
Yeah,
You know, it might be in that field where they be doing like the outside movies and shit at.
yeah.
It might be over
Down
there.
the street from my mama's house. I could definitely go park the car at her house.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that? Like that type of festival?
I don't know. At
not
Armature
going.
Works, it's gentry to me.
I mean,
Gentry.
I think Armature has become like the okay gentrified spot because not for nothing, there wasn't shit over there.
Yeah, that's very true.
It was like a rundown newspaper spot that wasn't really operating no more.
Now that area is so populated every day. Every day. I see people walking across the bridge from like past Blake just to go over there.
I just don't be wanting them to like, cause one, they can't take over your house. Like if you own a house, they have to buy it from you, right?
Yeah.
Meaning you have to sell that shit. However, so if you're a homeowner, you straight.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody, if a new gentrified spot, if you're a homeowner, you straight. However, if you're a renter, you're like, damn, your landlord about to go up on the rent.
Hell
Oh yeah.
They probably want to get your ass up out of there to get some new
yeah.
people in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate when they like knock down like monumental spots.
Yeah, like Main Street. I hope they don't knock down some of that shit on Main Street. They already knocked down the apartments, but
It used to be a fucking. I grew up off of 40th Street, between Hillsborough and Bush. And, once again, this is Tampa people, y'all. It was a spot. It used to call it B&D or Big and Dirty. You never heard of that grocery store?
Big and dirty.
B&D?
And it's a grocery store?
It was
is
the
that-
nickname for it, but it was
is
called
that
B&D.
the one on the corner?
It used to be
And
on the corner.
now they got a little carnival bullshit that they
Yeah.
be doing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that used to be like
That
the
was the
spot. It used to be a
spot.
grocery store
That
spot, bro.
definitely was it's
And then across the street was
from,
for the gyros.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're
And
talking
right
about.
behind that is apartments and Gary Adult School.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah, man.
That's how I used to roast people back in the day. Bitch, you about to go to Gary, man.
You like you straight out of ATOS, bitch.
Damn, I've been in ATOS.
He really is from Mississippi.
Nah. That shit called.
Yeah.
Some funny shit, man.
What the hell you did, man?
Yeah, what you did? What you used to fight in school?
No, I threatened somebody and they said I deserved.
You said you was.
What was the threat? What you did?
We ain't going that far.
She said she was gonna kill him. She had to say she was gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill you.
We ain't going that
But you know, Jazz like quiet, so when she say it, it'll sound like true. I'm gonna kill you. And everybody's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I threatened the boy, but that's fine.
You threatened the boy? Why you threatening? What
You said you was gonna kill him?
He dated, and then he dated my friend afterwards.
So why you kill the girl?
The fuck? I don't know. I was a child. Like, I went to St. Thomas at a very young age.
Off her ass. What's her name?
They gave me 7 days
What's her name? We gonna Facebook her ass. We gonna find her. We gonna get her some fucking
I don't
payback.
even remember the girl name.
It's like, it was like two niggas and a girl beating my ass. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I cannot.
Bitch, what the fuck, bitch? Fuck my dog like that.
Playing some crime mob. I beat your ass.
She said, I don't know what happened. I just got my income taxes. I went and got gas, and next thing you know,
they were beating my ass.
There was a dunk, like a Nike dunk shoe. I think it was like a De La High.
Wow.
It's like, oh shit! I told you to change the shoes, man. I told you to change the shoes, man.
Oh man.
Wow.
What else you got? Funny. What else you got, man? Currency, NPR, Tiny Desk Performance.
Hey man, shouts out to NPR for putting out
a
specific 420 performance and having Currency do that shit.
I do kind of want them to stick with having them in the office setting.
I missed that.
I kind of like that.
I think the COVID shit fucked that up.
Yeah, but
I think
you just don't invite that many people in that bitch. You know what I mean?
It just comes back because a lot of restrictions is being lifted.
I do miss.
I just like the aesthetic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was cool. It was cool to have him do the live band thing. I feel like we don't get much of that on YouTube from Currency.
No.
A lot of videos, a lot of recaps, vlogs, but not really like virtual performances.
He do be doing that shit live though. When I went to go see him, he had them same three people that was in the video with him. They was on stage killing that shit just like that.
Yeah. And then what else we
Doji's supposed to be having a crazy remix.
Yeah, she said
she left the open space.
But she said I don't think she actually did that. I think somebody else like did that, and it just caught on as a trend. But she actually is finna have someone feature on it, and she's just like, guess who?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Who you think it would be? Who you think would be the best?
Or a guy?
I'm pretty sure it's
another girl. Yeah,
or like a gay artist or something like that. But who do you think would be the best fit? Focus on the questions, bro.
I really don't know.
Me neither. I can't. Like the only person I can think of is Nicki.
I was thinking Doja.
I'm thinking
Doja. That'd be cool. Yeah.
I think that makes the most sense based off of the history.
Off of like what's been happening recently. So I can't.
But I think as far as the song itself, the comparisons and all that, I think Azalea Banks would be like a really cool feature. Y'all don't agree? Y'all was like I offered y'all ass hot tuna fish sandwiches or something. He was like,
ew, that's
I was hungry, but you know what, bro? I think I'm good.
Azalea Banks just been doing so much weird shit.
Yeah,
lately.
I don't
even think about her.
When I think of
artistically.
TDE, I don't think they're going to accept her to be like the feature on their newest artist song. Like she got a lot of negativity surrounding her.
Did she like boil a cat?
Yeah, she cooked the cat. You remember?
I'm tired of y'all acting like this girl walk around with an air fryer and cats.
She walk around with a witch stick and a hat.
With an air like a witch.
She does have a movie on Netflix that I think is so fucking funny.
What is it called?
Where she's like trying to be a rapper.
For real?
Yeah, she has a movie on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. Probably like maybe it got removed
it's
or whatever.
Not an original, I guess.
But that shit's funny. That shit funny as fuck. Cause it's not supposed to be funny. It's just funny.
So it's bad.
Yeah,
making funny.
B-rated, huh?
But yeah, I wonder who is going to be on the Crazy remix.
Doja sounds like when y'all said that.
I don't know if Doja can like make it better.
Yeah, that's
Me
the
neither.
thing.
That's why I was thinking Nicki, because Nicki would sound amazing on that song. But
Nicki would, but that would definitely be like Nicki going back into her like older Roman bag.
Yeah.
But I think.
But then again, I mean, a lot of these artists that have like, I guess you could say kind of peaked are kind of going to their retro ways of what made them hot.
Right.
The only other person I could think of is Flo Milli.
Nah, she don't rap like that. It'd be cool, but she don't rap. Like, Flo Milli got a different vibe when she be rapping.
It's like bubblegum trap.
That's cute.
Ratchet, you know what I mean?
Bubblegum trap.
I think what's another person that I think could fit the crazy shit, the aesthetic of that song is Rico Nasty.
Yep, I was thinking.
That's another one.
Rico would definitely be.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, yeah.
Then I seen a lot of people have been doing their own freestyles to crazy. Like she's been.
That's what I'm saying. I think it just picked up
Yeah.
or some shit, but that's what's up, man. You know,
I mean, if Rico does, like, one thing I was thinking, if like Rico does, or if like Flo Milli would, you know how like Off the Grid, how Kanye kind of like changed the beat a little bit for Fabio, so he can like do his little drill shit.
yeah.
If they could like add like more like guitars in there, if Rico did it, or if like kind of like switched up the bop a little bit, added some 808s, if like Flo Milli got on it, I think that should have made the song even better.
Okay. Yeah.
And I seen her and Flo Milli interacting too.
Oh, for real, on social media?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if it was like what if it was something like off the wall, like we're like in a completely different ballpark?
Like SZA.
Boo.
It would be so weird.
What if it was somebody that like
Tierra Whack.
what if it was like a guy?
Lil Nas X.
Well. Well.
All right. Now we're
Lil
fucking
Nas
cooking.
X has entered the chat, huh?
We're cooking with gay grease. Just kidding.
Wow.
What if she got like a big like what if Kanye got on that song?
The fuck?
I'm saying the
They
song.
call that nigga crazy all the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's called Crazy. You know what I mean?
CeeLo. I'm thinking of original crazy song.
crazy.
Exactly.
That's how you gonna come in?
Yeah.
We gotta stop this now. Well, how many more times we got? We gotta end this. We have anything else?
Rest in peace to DJ K Slay.
Rest in peace to DJ K Slay.
Yeah, he was combating COVID for a while.
Yeah. Damn,
for a
bro.
long while. And he succumbed to it, so.
Yeah, please do your history on DJ K Slay, man.
Slap your favorite DJ.
You know what I mean? Just do your history on DJ K Slay.
The Drama King.
He was one of the first people to bring Kendrick Lamar to New York, and that's why when Kendrick did Hot 97, he brought out Kendrick supposedly headline Hot 97. He brought out Papoose, and that's where the jokes came from. Like, oh, everybody just Papoose just headlined Hot 97 because Kendrick brought him out, and that's who Kendrick met along with Top Dog when they first came to New York for the first time through K Slay. So a little bit of knowledge, but do your Googles, man. Do your Googles. Rest in peace, K Slay. Condolences out to his family. Yeah, man. I think might be a good way to end it.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you guys for just sticking with us, man. Thank you for sticking with us through the breaks. Sometimes we just, sometimes we just be like, man, fuck y'all.
Man, it was Easter, man.
It was
Easter Sunday. Come on, man.
Sometimes we just be like, fuck y'all. Like, honestly, like, y'all don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? But nah, we appreciate you guys for real. Please continue to, spread the word, share it in your group chats, bring it up in your discussions and debates. Follow us on Instagram at beatsnchill813 and on Twitter at beatsnchill. Also, like us on Facebook. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
And get in them comments.
Get in them comments. Hit that notification bell.
And thumbs up.
All right? Because if this video don't work, we still might drop something else. Hey, but we out though, man. Appreciate y'all. It's episode 86.
Bye.
Peace.